Hello, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I greet everybody. I greet everyone. I greet everybody. I greet everybody. So, if you're just joining, please indicate and also say hi. And don't forget to tag your friends, share the video. God will bless you all as you do so. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. I greet everybody. I greet everybody. I greet everybody. I greet everybody.
So thank you so
Let me
much.
go and do
Thank you
something
guys.
here. Thank you. Okay, I know the issue now. Oh, God of mercy. God of mercy. I greet everybody. 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 Hold on for me, guys, please. Let me just go check if everything is okay in that particular area. I greet you guys according to your time. God bless you all for joining. God bless you for joining. God bless you for joining. So I really need to sort this issue. There's something here that I don't really like appearing on I think on YouTube that I don't like, but I'm gonna fix that. But I think I'm still gonna let the YouTube people to know about it. So if you're just joining, indicate, share the video. There's so many things I want to talk today. There's so many things. Our people, they are very easy to be carried away. And we need to we need to talk senses inside these issues of Mazen and the Kano's discharged. Okay, because some people like seriously, welcome. Hi, first to comment. Denny, I see you there. Dennis. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Share the video, share the video, share the video. If you are just joining, hello and welcome. You don't read though, you don't set. As I tell you, I say, ha. I go talk a lot of things today. I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to speak. There's a lot. There's a lot. I'm gonna take my time without any distraction. I will talk. I will talk today. I go talk. I will talk. Okay, I greet everybody once again. Please share the video if you are just joining, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Don't be stingy. Don't be stingy to share, because this message need to be delivered. Okay. So I know that very day that Mazen and they can come to court. I really know that, you see, guys, to be honest, me, I'm not that kind of eye service somebody. This Mazen and the case, Mazen and the Opukanu case, I don't dey follow this case since 2016. Okay, so 2016. This one's the one I see where they come social media, come they sharp their mouths. They do eye service. They don't know anything about this Mazen and the Kanu case. Since 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 7 years is not 6 months and is not 2 years. And since that 7 years, I always dey active on social media. So spiritually, I'm qualified to know everything happening. Yes. Good evening. I greet everybody. I greet, welcome, Rich. Congratulations. He say, I greet everybody. Please share this video if you are just joining. So I qualify. I dey qualified to know most of the things where they happen, because I dey accurate. I dey active on this issue of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Both when he's in Kojo prison, the first one, both when he come out, I'm active. But now, then kidnapped him again, I'm still active. So how Oluchi Lloyd will not know what is going on? Now, winch be that? Is it a winch? How I will not know? It's like it's something that happened to me. It's like the whole thing is part of me now, because something that you have been following up is like part of me. Okay, this issue is like part of me, because since 2016 I've been following this case up. I beg, if una dey join, when I share this video for us, please. God go bless una. Let God bless all of you for sharing. Since 2016 I don dey follow up this case. Okay, you see, what that time wey be say, that day wey be say they celebrate, they jump up. I dey look the post I did a post. Okay, because that day I did live. After the live, I was so tired. So I said, okay, since I don't dey wait because the court case starts very late. Okay, the court case started very late. So I started around about 2 o'clock. I said, wow, even the way my body they do me that day, I don't understand. They give me some sign, some negative sign. You understand? And plus, Mazi did not come to court. Now there everything sef come discourage me. Even when everybody they dance, my people dey anything wey dem see, they use and they cloud chase. Anything, if you wan go watch Radio Biafra, go watch your Radio Biafra. Me, I dey for here. I can even plan for here. Okay, I can play it for here. Radio Biafra. Go listen am, I go still dey talk wetin I dey talk, and which has been happening before. Even before Radio Biafra, the day on people, the day live, they plan there. So I don't know, say many people they use this thing, the cloud chase. Okay, they use and the cloud chase. If you want to watch Radio Biafra, please kindly go there. Me, I dey for here. Okay, I dey for this place, Oluchiloy TV. Radio Biafra is different. There, they live inside Radio Biafra self. I they live there now. You get anything where they talk there, one I don't know. Everything is there for my brain, is there for my head. I not be like you. We go come here, they cry Radio Biafra, Radio Biafra. The whole thing where they talk there, you don't know. The whole thing where they speak there, you don't know. Even the whole thing when man still talk for inside Radio Biafra before they kidnap him, all of them still be still go follow autopilot, and then I still want create more group, go form another thing again, come they scatter everything. I beg, come out here, go to your Radio Biafra, only children they here. So people they cloud chase. Yes, the thing like I'm like seriously. See the way where everybody it is a good news, but guys, but una know as say the person one that they celebrate how in health, how the health issues, how him health issue. The person where una they celebrate how in health issue, the person why they no carry and concord. Now, waiting at the expect say is supposed to fool for social media. At least the people go begin to ask, why did not concord? Why did not come? Immediately news break. Then begin to celebrate, they jump up. They not even care. Where is this man? Why did this man didn't come to court? Why they not bring and they not care? My people now they selfish. Una they very selfish. Let me talk. Una they selfish. Una fake love, it dey smell. Una fake love dey smell. Una fake love too much. What people na dey selfish, shame. They no ask. Everybody just they just happy. Everybody they happy. Everybody they happy. I say, una they happy. Una no ask this man. This man where they say they don't discharge is acquitted. Where in they? Why no come court? Even as I know say for court, because this case I don't dey follow. The first 2017, Mazi was released. Now from inside court to there, where they can't give and those counter charges, wara. Where they say nobody go near you, hey, a whole king, a whole prince of Afariku Beg, nobody go near you. Nah, you know go where all those kind of young thing where they go to that period. You see? So this is what I'm saying here. I was there. Everything ended in the court, and he dressed up, then go from the court there. As they discharge everything. Now he follow them, go back to Afaruku Ibegu. Yes, that's how it happened 2017. So when come court, I know Siam. Beside that, when he come court, if he say come court that day, after they discharge him, you understand? Everything's supposed to round up that very day. So he go come out, nothing concerned with the court. He go come out for DSS John Don. He go come back house. Yes, that's how it is done. That's how it was done before. And I know which day they change the rules or the regulation. When did Nigerian change their constitution? And we get any other constitution where Malami add, where me I don't know. Because after the case, they say he's been discharged and acquitted. They're supposed to allow him, they follow, they go immediately where the court don't discharge him. You're not supposed to go back to DSS dungeon. If you get anything when you get for there, go leave and there going away. That is how it is done. Yes, so that is how it is done. If you get anything, when be saying get there, you go leave and go. So now they celebrate your fake celebration. You celebrate finish. The person will celebrate. You don't do video. Ask why they never still leave them. Have you tweeted to ask the federal government to obey the rules of law for once? Have you done that? Have you told the federal government to respect the rules of law? Have you told them to do that? Some of una wey no nothing dey for dis una brain. The only thing wey una know na to dey cloud chase, na to dey find face wey una go answer better person. Na Malami and anybody wey dey tell una say na Emeka Discharge, una pack am there o. I know say all dis government, the leaders, all of them na the same thing. Okay, if you say na Emeka Discharge na im bring private jets, or na Emeka Discharge go write to Malami make dem for home and say na they can make dem no release am. Na be say you are a big liar. You are a big liar. You no go ever talk that kind thing. Say na Emeka Discharge na im give order. Who be Emeka Discharge for Nigeria? Emeka Discharge wey dem kick out. Fake news everywhere. Emeka Discharge wey Nigerian government dem kick out. Wey dem kick out with the hope of hope. Na im wan come give Malami order. They lie fake news. Lie people, fake news everywhere. They lie fake news. Emeka Discharge na im wan give Nigerian government order. Na Emeka Discharge wan give Nigerian government order wey dem go take discharge. Not on. That one na lie. Na lie. Na big lie. All this IPOP, some of una wey dey carry propaganda, fake news. Wanna stop that nonsense. Wanna stop that nonsense. Emeka Discharge do waiting. I know say that one, all of them are the same thing, but this one na propaganda. Even the man don debunk am. Emeka Discharge don debunk am, say that thing na fake. The paper still dey here. He say na fake. Emeka Discharge don debunk that news. You say na lie. I go get him for him page. Na there from see am lie. Na so na want to get Biafra for us. This claim media warriors. This so claimed nonsense media warriors. Nonsense claimed media warriors. Now so na want to get this Biafra for us with propaganda. Acharugo nyoshi. Where that Emeka Discharge Acharugo liar. Lie woman. Where carry saga enter this struggle. Lie Acharugo. We say making head on na hold am. Na be the brain behind. Onyo you go in and so you go. Brain behind. Yeah. Okay, biakoto ndimo. As na they criticize him people. Okay, biakoto ndimo, no ndimo osabo. Onye wetere plane eji we buru Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Where you from come now? From Imo State. Now from Imo, now a person will bring plane where they take go carry Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Na hope uzo dem ma. I been making head on her. As on a job now to they criticize him, me I go say no. I say no to that though. If they stand for the truth, make they speak the truth, make it the round, make it the balance some. Make it the balance some. I know say me, I don't like all these governors for their useless thing, but not be propaganda, not be bad news, not be like thing where we say you know happen, go say it happen. It's not good. Acharugo, this your fake news way they write because me I don't they put eye now you could drag me. That's why I don't they put eye for you. I be there my own JJ. I be there my own. You know let me day. I dare my own all this while. You know let me day my own. So now you know me when I start I know they stop quick. Making head I pick am see the page where from get am. I get that issue from I get the statement from making head on her page. Lie people everywhere. And so now go they lie they go. Now help na share and making head on her see am now from page. From him page now I take get them. Some people say that they claim they claim media world now lie through their mouth. They go just they lie waiting they know they go just they talk. See they say release Nnamdi Kanu and negative implementations for 2023 election in the southeast. They say Nemeki Hedon and write this thing, which is proper big lie. Emeki Hedon had the bunker. See, I'm from Emeki Hedon her page, now from get them. Now they carry fake news. Eh? They carry fake news now. Say Nemeki Hedon and I be brain behind it. Lie. When I know they like this lie, it will help us. Okay, well, there's so many things where these people don't do. The leaders of Southeast don't do all of them. Use those ones, they nail them. Not they use all this propaganda news. They it go be like say they think na child this. Use that in way you know say they do. Use that bad thing where they do take they nail them. Not they use this kind useless thing. They making head on her page. Now from Siam. You see her here? They making head on her page. You can also go there, go see her when debunk am. Say no talk such thing. Why una go even go this far sef? Why una go dey go this far dey do all this kind thing wey una dey do? Make dem for say Imo State people dem be saboteur people. No be wetin una dey find. If una talk and finish, that one come still make other states their hand no dey for the delay of Biafra. Imo State is small state. Now na dey mumu una sef every time and I want to dey criticize. Very small state o. Now no one made it. No, I want to still destroy and finish as a hopeless the vampire. Don't destroy him. I want your hands make sure so na scatter him. That one na lie. Na pure lie. And I don't go fit. Na pure lie. You people can never scatter my state. Never. With people like Acholu go with gang them. Every time happen Imo no Imo State batting. You know hear about the floods. You know hear floods okay people for Anambra. You know hear about this kidnapping that is going on everywhere. Why can't you talk about it? Why can't you talk? Can't they lie for somebody's head? I know they like that kind of lie. I beg. I don't like it. I don't like it. And making head on brain behind. Are you there? Now so now go they carry propaganda. They come outside. They don't say Opu. I know the other guy where they call Opu. Opu will go kill somebody. Opu of Mozambique, mayor of Mozambique. That period, and so they go cook one story. Come outside. They go cook one kind of story. Come outside that time. Can't do fake things, videos. They do like say that they interview. They bring. They publish everywhere. Mona continue with this propaganda. Mona go nowhere go carry on a go. You people should continue with this propaganda. Go nowhere go carry on a go. To be honest, and I go nowhere go carry on a go. Which kind of nonsense thing be that? When I see the thing, I say, now I can't go making head on her page. Now I can't see say, they're making head on again. From hope to making head on. Some of some of the things where these people they talk. These media warriors now like propaganda. Man, they talk these things. I don't know which people they publish these kind of things. They come outside itself. Which people they publish all this nonsense thing they come out on social media. Now fake news. They make head on and not talk you know talk and fake news. Focus on waiting they happen Malami and the co and Nigerian government. Focus on them. The brothers say congratulations. Okay, we don't see you. No problem. Congratulations too. Thank you. Okay, that side. Let me see what is the talk.
Channels community radio IPOB community radio Mazi Chinasa Nworu ga-anọ there live and direct. Yes, is it 15? Today's date is 15th. The date of the protest should be on 16th and 17th.
Not be wasting I won't talk with this man. Go tell the people this woman can lie. This Agadinwai baby bleaching skin, he can lie. What I go they lie like this? All this land. I saw him talk to one brother will buy a laptop. He said one brother will buy a laptop. He have only money every day. On social media. He have all the names say they agitate for Biafra. You go there beg laptop. The brother that bought you laptop, you said that one na Simon gangs. Say na agent of Simon. If something happened to you, na the brother na him buy you. You go right and there. Say Biafrans, if anything happened to me, now this brother, just because of the brother no want them again. The brother say no need them again. Say he lie to them. So for that reason, I the brother and I should cry. Come put allegation for this man head. Biafran people, all those if no ask and say, how the man take know your address? Now your husband, now your boyfriend, how you go take see somebody, how you go just for social media, e carry your ass give the person. They know as some of them mumu themselves, they talk nonsense there. Noted, we will trace him, we have heard you. No, I come and read the comment. I don't see anybody will say, how did you know the person that know your address that is distributing your address? Which connection, which contact do you get with the person? Then they talk rubbish. Before you know it now, she come right inside that comment section, said the brother, nobody ask am inside the comment section, he said the brother is from Imo State. Now I know say na tribalistic person na be this Acharugo.
I am back.
Hey, now what for people? Now what?
I am back. I am back.
Wetin do your flag? Since one now, Mazi stay for Abuja finish for one day, no go court. Mazi stay for court finish. Fearless Acharugo no court. Mazi dey for court for how many years? Going to 1 2 years. You no go for one day. E come social media, come dey beg for star. See the person wey dey call Simon say na super chat. Simon super chat. But you dey beg for star. You are busy there begging for star. You are be begging for star. You are be to buy data. You are be begging for laptop before you can come and talk for Biafrans. Before you go come out to come talk for Biafrans. No be say na your Biafra. You want talk for people. You want talk for the cowards now. For that reason, they must to give you laptop before you go talk about Biafran for them. Mugus, the freedom fighter.
Mugus. Getting ready because you know that now. Sleepless nights. Mazi Chinasa Molu dey go today. Iyo ga pota. Mbo ga abata. Abura gwabeli yo. Get ready. Na press up o. Mazi Chinasa Molu. Okwese na eda anu. That no ku ga dey okwu. And by the time you are done with us, that na you get wait for Mazi Chinasa Molu. Success of get job but that's for him. He will be appearing on radio at 8 p.m. Biafra time. You want to go, so stay awake. Don't go anywhere. I have been I love to follow him live. I'm a like all the one I'm a follow. So we kick off.
I beg, make I leave this nonsense talk. You know what, now this one meditation. He still there for Simon topic based on say they don't discharge me as now they can still talk about Simon topic for your video. No get content. You no get what you go talk. You no get anything to talk. Now to just the talk, the gossip about people. Simon every day the same story. Now they making head and do you lie. Why they stop the video now? Why did the video stop? If I finish and where they gossiper. If I finish and where they gossip. And making her do and I didn't be brain behind. If I leave an announcement, the Facebook for ban you for that your fake news. I don't even know when they do that life. Now later, I can't go see them because they call me out. Now since that day, I don't follow you back to back. Yes, so since that day, why I sit down my own way you call me out. That day, now I don't follow you back to back. Because I did call me 2022. You still they call me. I said, no, this woman can't confirm. Because if they find my attention, so I they give them to you now. So when I give you finish, you go confirm, say me myself, I'm not there for rubbish. I'm not rubbish. What I go? I'm not there for rubbish, yes. Because if I not give you a toy, you go think say you're right to find me 2022, still they find me. You get just maybe not to go journey. Or from saga, you ever done at the struggle. Actually, go get by own way good. Got your deal. Got your deal and live all this useless life in Navy. It is not gonna help you. So now I am going back to Radio Biafra. Man, see what they talk there. Somebody don't come here, come they talk nonsense. Radio Biafra. Chineke, can you measure for me? Are you guys hearing me? Can you guys hear me? We have made what a problem. I hope you say this thing don't have problem. So my people, this issue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I don't dey follow am for very long time. Okay, my people, I be following it for since 2016. So immediately I didn't see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the court. Okay, immediately I didn't see him in that day. I say, I hope you said this people are playing. I said, no, make a wait. So man, no go there if I excited. Let I come to hear another thing. So since I don't see him for court because I know how it happened I know how the thing happened 2020. I know how it happened 2016. Oh, sorry, 2017 when they released him from Kojo. Okay, I know how the thing take happen. I know how it happened. I know say that day he did for court. He did for that very day. He's in the court. So that is it. And yes, he did for court that very day. So another thing again is let me check this particular. Yeah, if my voice is coming out, can you just identify, please? Identify to me, please. Thank you. Is my voice coming out clear? Is my voice coming out? Yeah. Thank you. Okay, it's coming out clear. It's coming out clear. It's coming out clear. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Yeah, it's coming out. So now doesn't happen. No, please share this video from you. Share this video as I tell Namona share. I don't dey follow this case since 20. I don't dey follow up since 2016. So as Mazi no come court that day, now I can say no, this thing is not correct because it's supposed once they say they don't discharge and there's no easy way supposed to and they're supposed to bring and come court. Okay, supposed to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come court that day. And none of them ask. They flip media, gonna some of them where they claim, not to do. You get people know they claim, but they are doing their work. And they talk about those ones where they brag, where we said they don't know anything just for crap chasing. Now those ones now they talk to. You get people they do their job. They not even the near any platform. They just on their lane. They do their work. You know, go see them for any platform where they go comment. They just did their platform, did their lane. You go see them, they work morning, nights, and they work tired. Then they work. Then in fact, oh God, comment, please share the video, share the video as you are just joining. Share the video. Make I go listen to Radio Biafra small before I come back to finish waiting. I won't tell you now. Make I go listen to Radio Biafra small before I go come finish waiting. I carry come.
Our people can fabricate lies
Una dey hear am?
in the name of religion.
Una dey hear am?
Some of them might got someone on a beer parlor. The next time he will tell somebody the story, he told him God showed him. There are people like that. There are people, they are planning evil. Some of even these pastors, if they got some frivolous information, they use it and tell you, God told me. These things, from now, I don't see us because it has become part of our people. Many people have gone into that. That is why IPOBs here, we are educating the people to understand the need to question. I can tell you one thing. Somebody one day, this religious, they said, he was telling me, he said, I saw your daughter die. I saw your daughter die. You said devil. And I look at he want to hear my voice. He said, I saw it clearly. I told him, I don't have a daughter. I within myself, I don't want to say it to her. I just look at her, listen to her. Like, to me, she's a fool.
Mm-hmm.
She's a pure fool.
Pure one.
Do you understand me?
Mm.
She said that and I laughed. And she said it with authority. And so you need to be mentally strong to understand when people use religious beliefs, ideology, trying to control you. That is why our people, many of our youth, Most of them become lazy. Most of them become daydreamers because the pastor told them tomorrow, by the month end, I saw you buy a car. But what are you doing to buy the car? What are you doing? He goes home, he believes. If you didn't buy a car by month end, the pastor told him it's because one of your uncle have stopped it in the spiritual realm. This is what they have used to control our people. You went to university, you are an electrical electronics engineer, you came out, there is no company, there is no electrical company. Factories, go to places, there are factories where there is nothing, no work. They're telling you that it's your uncle makes you not to get work. Where will you get the work? It's your auntie that is holding your staff. Where in the southeast, tell me, or in Nigeria, where there is electrical company, even manufacturer of cables, wire, where you can even go to apply. There is none. But they are controlling you psychologically. They play with your mind. They tell you this today, tomorrow you forget. That is the problem we have found ourselves in this trouble. If you go back to rewind all the prophecies or all the things people have said, how many of them have come to fulfillment? How many? But I believe all of us, if you are caught in this trouble, we show you always something. I know there are people who have some exceptional gift, who are making use of that gift, they give to them. We do respect people like this. If you have, but what we are saying is let them use it for the betterment of the society. Let them use it for the betterment of this struggle we are doing, and not to use it to cheat our people, to deceive our people, to use it to make money.
Like Acharugo number one, liar.
Anything they are doing.
Propaganda. Liar.
Any small thing. You see them, that's why you see many of them, they wear ring, several ring, they pay, they give them this one is ring to use, this one, you see a young man carrying rings, 4 fingers. This is people being controlled. They tell you will be. Sometimes the religious people, what they are doing is like some people who are on drugs. Because you see some of these guys who are smoking too much. When they smoke now, in the morning, when you and him talk, he tell you by tomorrow, he'll be traveling to USA. He don't have passport, he don't have this. This is Igbo and some religious things disturbing him. Or he said by most time he will buy a house in Enugu, buy a car in this. This is sometimes they behave in the same way because they are being controlled. They don't know that for anything, success will come from your hard work. Of course, God will bless you, but you see all these religious prophecies, everything. I will advise their friends, why somebody is giving you any prophecy, giving you anything, please, at the same time, use your mind, think. That is why we have Radio Biafra. That is why we have continued to teach our people for almost past 10 years. People come here and learn. And a lot of people today, they can stand anywhere, defend themselves, question people. And that is what we want every Biafran to learn, how to question, how to ask. Genuinity.
Our people know they ask questions, no. They know they ask.
Don't ask stupid questions. Also be reasonable when
yes,
you are with people. Thank you, Mazi.
Yeah, well, Mazi, before I open the lines, which I will do in the next few minutes, there is this other thing. Let me.
But Mazi, we still have some other topics.
Yes,
you understand me?
I'm coming.
Okay.
I want us to look into this oil bunkering in our land. You know, when we look at in the coastal part of Biafra, this oil bunkering has ravaged, it caused havoc, which if you start cleaning, genuine cleanup of the effect of oil, it will take many decades, if not up to a century, in order to do, genuinely. Now, when you come to our own, in the hinterland of Biafra, we see that they are now carrying that axe to come in our outside openly. Because now many people have now understood that there are oil in even the hinterland of Biafra, and many of the oil that are being attributed to the coastal line, they come from Biafra land, because they are doing lateral oil drilling, like in Ebema, Haji, in many parts of hinterland in our land, in Biafra land. Now they channel the whole thing through underground without anybody knowing. Quietly, they channel the thing to the hinterland, to the coast, even some inside the sea. And the people will believe that everything is from there. Now, what is IPOB doing about this oil bunkering that is coming up to our own, the hinterland? What is IPOB trying to do to stop all these things, please?
Mazi, thank you so much. When you talk about crime in every society, any crime, anywhere that exists, continue to want to become part of the society, everybody, you must point some elite security agents. They must be partaking and benefiting from those things. It's not today we start hearing oil bunkering. But when they talk about it, they just put it aside because government is always involved. Now, it has come to the limelight that everybody now understand how. It's now I start to understand why Jubril in the last, I think, OPEC or UN, he said that it's there. He said that I think OPEC gave them, is it 1 point something billion to help them to increase their output. 1 point something billion dollars to increase their output, because I think Nigeria have like 2.8 million barrels to produce daily. But instead for them to meet up or increase the output, they continue to go down to 1 point something million. Now they are producing below 1 million. They're producing below 1 million barrels. I ask this question most times. Mazi, is any Biafran anywhere, have you benefited from this oil? No. I doubt any Biafran, apparently from people on the coastal region who are doing their bunkering, and there may be some people from the hinterland who are also among them on the criminal oil bunkering. But no normal people have never benefited. When a country have oil, it is used to the development of that country. Yes. I am living in an oil-producing country. Mm-hmm. Come and see what they are doing with the oil money. Come to the countries that are oil-producing and see even those who do not produce oil. Come and see what they are doing. But in our own case, any day you talk, they want our iron. They want our oil.
They said they want our oil.
They want us because of oil.
They want Fulani. They prefer Fulani people.
Step back. They don't want to talk about it because they think they don't want problem. They don't want confrontation.
They prefer Fulani people to be sucking the oil more than them.
They don't want any argument. Besides, we are not benefiting from it. But I think time have come. As now time have come, our people have to raise their voice. We need to, it's time. Everything have a reason. We raise our voice that all this nonsense they are doing in the coastal region, they are oil bunkering and they are all there. We are not going to tolerate it in the hinterland. Because all the bunkering they are doing have never benefited any of those people. They are people who are already making money. They don't take care of their communities. The environmental damage there, nobody, no amount of money can be able to fix it. And today, they have shifted the same behavior down now in the hinterland. And Mazi, I can promise you, we have gotten that report from that axis. We are seriously investigating on that issues. The guys that are involved in this bunkering, there are people coming, trucks are coming, loading. In a short time now, all that place will be messed up. Everywhere will be messed up. And if you check everything,
And
the
they are
police
going with the
involved,
Nigerian military, escort.
they are the ones involved. You hear the Navy. Do you know why in Nigeria most times is to take people in the Navy, if you want to enter Navy, it's because of this group of people specialized in stealing of oil. That is all what they are doing on the top of water. That is why you see everybody want to be joint task force. The military want to be there. Police want to be there. Civil defense want to be there. Because they know, had it is done professionally, what is civil defense going to do on top of the water? Everybody want to get a share. The Oga of civil defense is participating. He sent his own boys who will be getting share. Police send his own people who will be getting share. Look at Wike.
Then leave Amo.
Very disgraceful talk from a governor.
Then they leave Amo.
In front of him, a DPO who is involved in oil bunkering. Don't you see what Wike was talking?
Then they leave Amo. Then they live with them.
He's saying, I don't want to see this man in my state. Transfer him out from here. Somebody who have stolen the national resources. He said, transfer him. You transfer him, he will go to Calabar or he come to Imo State. Did he do anything? No. Why? Because we don't want him. Maybe he's taking the share, the one that's supposed to be on his own side. Or one of his boys had complained to Wike. That is all what they are doing. Everybody want to put his own people there. Look at the ocean. Look at the Atlantic Ocean, the Gulf of Guinea. Our people have not seen whale. Look at ordinary float. People are displaced. Who is going on top of the ocean to steal oil, to do oil theft? It's also the companies. You saw the video Tompolo was talking in channels. They show you where the vessels are anchoring. And under the water, there is pipes. And it belongs to Shell. They trace pipes to those particular. So when the vessel arrived there, they said they are waiting to give them way to enter. You don't know, they parked there for 12 days, pumping oil. After 12 days, they didn't get line. They pay their money, they go. When Onyendu was saying it on the radio, that oil in Nigeria is not being metered. People say, oh, what is this saying? Look at it. Look at
the British High Commissioner will always come to tell us that the unity of Nigeria is not negotiable.
Nigeria is not negotiable.
That is the unity of Nigeria.
You saw one vessel that has been doing oil theft for 9 years. Each trip takes $300 million, 250,000 barrels, travels, one shipment goes and comes. This is one vessel. Mazi, who is taking $300 million worth of goods and the government is not involved? The Navy is not involved. The Navy can cite pirates, but they don't cite those big vessels. They don't cite them when they are coming to steal oil. Even of recent, you saw the oil the Navy set on fire. Even our people in the Yoruba land, they are coming to our place to thief oil. You saw the vessel that they brought. They say all the crews are from Lagos. All are the Yoruba guys. They came. This is how $10, all of them, everybody is oil magnets. It's our oil. They come and thief. They catch all the crews. And the question is this: you caught them, you caught the vessel. Then why did Navy come and set this vessel on fire? And according to people in that area now, people, because of the pollution, people are coughing blood, sneezing blood out. People are in that particular area. Why did the oil our own or our waters? What stops them not to take the vessel, keep the vessel, offload the distance, or resell it? No, they come set it on fire because they want to cover their illegal businesses. And the people coming from Lagos, it's not that they are coming from far. That is the essence of one Nigeria. That is why when you talk about Nigeria, everybody is fighting you. You say we have to go our separate way. Because everybody is stealing from that land. You come to Imo State.
Now, wow.
Pipes. Because oil bunkering now start happening in Imo State.
Yes,
the
no.
production rate down the riverside have come down. That is why you see the shortage of. That's why Jubilee tell them it is IPO that is causing the oil bunkering. Because in Imo State, he will attribute it to IPO. But they are the one doing it. They want to sabotage.
Mm-hmm.
Tompolo the other day was saying, our brothers in Imo State. I said to myself, when did people in Imo State become the brothers? Oil. I thought there is no oil in Imo State. So now they have remembered. And I will use this opportunity. Every IPOB member must keep away from this rubbish. Because for the past 2 weeks, within Igbocha, they have been calling IPOB members, calling some IPOB volunteers, those are to come and join them in the security work to guide pipeline. I am making it very clear this evening, if we found any IPOB member, or any volunteer, or ESA, we heard that you go and join pipeline security. Say bye-bye to IPOB. We will announce your name here and expel you from IPOB. If you want to go, you cannot do that. This is no-go area. It's no-go area for us. We are not accepting any of those kind of rubbish. Pipeline security, pipeline this, it's not going to happen. If you said you are going to join them to guide pipeline security, please, kindly tell your IPOB family member, I am no more in IPOB, I'm going to do this job.
Exactly.
Bye-bye. And anything happens to you, make sure you don't come back to IPOB. Because we cannot, after 10 years, Mazen Namdekano have taught us, teach us, made us to think, get us informed. Then you go out there, and this time Biafra is at the door.
Because of peanuts.
You're going to join them.
Because of
How many
peanuts.
years have they been doing the pipeline security? How many years? Now they remember, they will give it to Tompolo and give to people. You see all of them, even the creek, the toad in the creek, everybody trying to. It's the same sharing formula. They will never allow him to do the work. They will never allow him to do the. They will fight him. They have now cost. He will fight Nigerian elite. He will fight. Tombolo will fight the elite. He will fight the police, the army, if he really wants. And that is where they will destroy him. That is where they will destroy him. We have called them on many occasions to join this struggle. It is the same fight. Today, they have attacked us also through flood. But our people are blind. They can't see. Our people are blind. They cannot see. Flood is taking over Bayelsa, taking part of Anambra, taking Adia, taking Kogi, all these places. They will pursue you with flood so that you can relocate in the north. Now, Bayelsa oil will become for Zamfara. They will advise you in a short time to come and live in the north so that you will leave that place. Our people, are they thinking that every year now, you do everything, you build your house, you build your property. When the time rainy season starts coming, you are going to lose. And they will tell you, it happened in America. It's not only our place. This is intentional. This is intentional. Nigerian government is releasing this flow from the Kainji Dam. They will tell you the dams in Cameroon are full. Does it mean the governors, all the governors and nobody is talking? But some foolish people are there shouting obedient election. And the water have taken over your homes, your towns. Look at Bayelsa. Look at Anambra. Nobody is thinking. Oye Bonkre, they engage your mind with this. Even people who are not Biafrans are seeing ahead. They know what it means. Go to the Al Jazeera journalist. Go and see her tweet. Leah Heading, go and see her tweet, what she tweeted about this flood. Why? Our people stupidly, they are rubbish. And I want to make it very clear. Oil bunkering will not be tolerated in our hinterlands.
Yes.
That rubbish they are doing in the Riverine area, in the coastal region, it will not be accepted.
Yes.
And I'm making it very clear. ESM, after our investigations, ESM will be assigned in those locations. Whether you are military or anybody who engage, we are going to sort it out.
Yes.
We are not going to give this chance. The same thing you have done, destroy the whole of the Riverine area. You want to come and do it on the hinterland. That will not be accepted.
Yes.
And we are not going to tolerate it. Thank you, Mazi.
I want you to talk about the criminality in our land. How is it? Is it something that is, because you have said many times, we have talked many times about the level of criminality in our land. How is it going as of this time around, please?
Mazi, thank you so much. Mazi, I'm going to take the criminality with the adoption of innocent IPOB members. As a second topic, I'm going to combine two of them because it will clarify a lot of things from criminality to those points. Mazi, I will tell you something, and people can agree with me. Do you know when the Nigerian government, when they adopt an IPOB member, you know they don't parade them. Are you understanding me? You know it's very difficult when they adopt IPOB, the person they know he is IPOB member, they don't parade them. And that is all those people we are looking for. They whisk them away to Abuja, they whisk them away, they keep them in DSS custody. They keep them. Because they work, getting information with them, using them to track other IPOB members. But it's unfortunate that criminality in Biafra land have led to more adoption of IPOB members in Biafra land. Reasons are, there were some IPOB members who were deceived. They joined infiltrators, they went into crime. Now, when last time HOD expelled one coordinator who invoked ESN caught him, they caught them in crime syndicate. He was expelled. Some of them now, when they are being caught, they feel because they have joined the infiltrators that somebody have who hated him. Maybe he remember one IPOB member who was telling him what you are doing is not good. He start looking for that IPOB member. If he knows his house, he go and point his house. This is IPOB member. This is ESM member. Do you understand the damage, the disadvantage of people who have fallen from IPOB, what they are causing against other genuine IPOB members? This is one of the things the criminalities have done in our place. Presently, many IPOB members are being adopted. There is one adopted in Iguacha. We don't know if he's still alive. A few days ago, he was adopted in Iguacha. It's an IPOB member. The DSS, they come now, they pick them. They don't want anybody to know. They pick them quietly. You know, when these members, when they join these criminal groups or join, they lose control. They have no guard again because they are trying to convince people. They are trying to go to promote something they don't know. They become vulnerable. They go to places, they talk. People start to follow them because they are no more with IPOB family. They are pushing them to go to convince people to become part of their group in this dangerous hour. On that process, they are exposing themselves. They send them to IPOB meetings where IPOB gather because they want people to follow them. They go anywhere they want to get new followers that to join them on the process you found them, they fall. Now, I will give you an example. I want everybody to listen to this. Most of you knew a couple of months back, this thing, there have been excess kidnapping along Enugu-Iguacha Expressway. Now, the ESN, when we have mapped out locations where there are suspicious of kidnappers, where they do hide and carry out their operations, we now decided to send in ESN operatives in those locations because we have some intelligent reports on those locations. There are many junctions, areas the crimes are being carried out. Now, after being on patrol and being on a siege in that area, trying to see those who are coming in that axis and going out, we now realize people start coming in there. Few people, young people, they were coming in that place. The ESN kept monitoring the coming in of those people, and at a point, they decided to strike. Not striking to kill, but because I told them, the ESN own the bushes. You don't come inside the bushes and start camping. When we know criminals are doing this, we are pursuing Fulani herdsmen in the bushes. We don't want to see people camping in the bush. If you're a criminal, we are not going to leave you. But unfortunately, you don't believe this. I'm saying it so that every one of them will know. So that in case they hear, they're looking for, they are under our custody. We surrendered the area and captured many of them. But unfortunately, these guys, they are our brothers. They are our brothers. Some of them ran away from IPOB since last year to join gangs. You ask them for what reason, they say, they came and camped there. We told them, do you know this axis is a criminal axis? They claim they don't know. We are not armed, but they send them there, tell them, wait there, we will come to supply you people with arms. And when we ask them, who is gathering you people here? Some of them came from Lagos. Some of them from Lagos. And I don't want to call the state so that it doesn't look like we are segregating or anything. No. Many of them come from Lagos. Some also came from, that ran away from our local axis. They were there also. And for some time now, the investigation and interrogation to know who and who is involved in all these criminal activities, we ask them, do you know you are putting yourself in danger? Do you know what happened in Bayelsa, where they gathered a lot of people, more than 70 Biafrans? The military surrounded that place and killed. Who is bringing you people here? Just tell you, come and wait. We will bring you something. You start making operations. And unfortunately, since they realized we are holding those people, we didn't touch them. We have every interview, everything. They have confessed who sent them. They have confessed. They told us who is recruiting them and bringing them down to the east. But we are not going to touch them because they are our brothers. Some of them are ignorant. Some of them are genuine, but they have been deceived. And it's our duty to make sure we correct and let them understand what we are doing to get Biafra is not by forming gangs, groups. Do you understand me? Hit and run. No, that is not what we are doing. And because they have realized we have hold them, now they are sending military to come and attack that place. Every Biafra have to know this. Now, for you to know they work with the government, and I'm saying it to you, they call it Zemmo. You are threatening what you will do. I will tell you, do not threaten ESN. That's all I can tell you. Don't threaten ESN. Now they are sending military to go and attack. But we are smarter than them. But as they are sending, they are looking for our trouble. We are in the bushes. We are not on the road. And these are axis kidnappers, Fulani kidnappers, military are using for taking ransom. We are trying to solve this problem. It's our duty. We have taken that responsibility to make our land safe. But criminals will always be criminals. Some people just want to let me make noise so that people will know. That is not what we are in IPOB to do. We are looking for a nation. ESN operatives are trained for a purpose. Keep our farms safe from Fulani Marudin killers. Nothing more, nothing we need from them. This is the time for harvest. We need our people to go to their farm, harvest their crops, go to the market, and if they can sell, they sell. But we won't allow people to come into the bushes. We start also suffering from criminals. Because in criminality, we are still talking. I will also use this opportunity. I will tell Biafrans something today.
Oh, yeah, tell us with the way to.
And I want Biafrans to be the judge.
Chinansa, where I need
I want Biafrans to be the judge.
Mazi Chinansa, continue.
These issues, we are talking about criminality, the level. Today, at the end of this broadcast, IPOB is launching an investigation. It is called the IPOB/ESN Investigation Crime Unit number, where everybody who have fallen victims of their loved ones, their properties, their cars, everything you have lost in the hands of criminals, especially within Ihiala, because this is where the crime rate is very high, because we know those who are operating in that place. We've gotten all the intelligence we need. Everybody, this evening, we will release the telephone number. It is on WhatsApp and on Telegram. It is the IPOB Investigation Crime Unit. IPOB/ESN Investigation Crime Unit. We want you to report what you went through in this area, in this axis of Ihiala, Osuhitupa, Osumo, Newi, Ekulobia, all this area, Lil, Asia, all this area, the whole of our law axis. This number will be made public at the end of this broadcast, and it will be out there. We want you. We know some of you are shocked because they told you it was ESA. They told you it was Nnamdi Kanu. As most of you know, for a couple of weeks now, couple of months now, all those areas, the crime rate is going down. We are doing our best. Some of them who they recruited forcefully, some of them are running away. But crimes and criminals, they don't give up. Recently, one of the guys, we called his name last time on the air, he have come up with a new tactics. He's telling people that Nnamdi Kanu have given him a special order, a new one. And they have given him the power to do and recruit people on his behalf. And I'm using this evening also to tell people, please, there is nothing of as such. Nobody, Nnamdi Kanu, asks to recruit anybody for him. Nnamdi Kanu have already set up ESN before he was being adopted.
Person where they inside the
DSS.
some people they move
anybody from the DSS dungeon.
Person where they for DSS dungeon. I want recruit.
And the ESN is not recruiting, so that people don't come. Last time when ESN make a kind of a training of, a new graduates, people, it is people inside the ESN. It was a new program. And I make it very clear on the radio. But these rumor mongers and the sadists, they like to twist anything because most of them have collected money from the governors and told them that they are in charge of ESN. They should not worry. That's what people don't know. And I'm going to tell you people some shocking news this evening. So that's why you will see them, they will start to cry. When they see ESN in operation, they cry. When they see ESN, they try to condemn, because the people, the governors, the politicians who told them, take hold of ESN, destroy. When they hear like this, they told them, but you said you are in charge of ESN. What is this thing happening? You see them, they come on social media, they come on Twitter, they vibrate. They cry. I have to tell people one thing. The Southeast governors, one of their aim was to get hold of ESN. One of their, when they kidnapped Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, there are two things very important. Radio Biafra, ESN, the IPOB leadership, it was underrated. They wanted to destroy the IPOB leadership without talking. Their target was take over Radio Biafra, take over ESN. Because even when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was inside, one came, he said, let me come on the radio and talk to people. Told him, you can't talk on the hallowed platform, Radio Biafra. Because he's trying to be relevant. Now, I will tell all of you, there is something that happened when they adopted Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. When these people were ganging up, blackmailing the IPOB leadership, blackmailing, saying all kinds of things against IPOB leadership, against Chinasa Nworu. I know I'm the one who got, I did not care because I know a guilty conscience fears no accusation. That's why I continue to move on, irrespective of anything. The governors, from their proxy, from people they were sending, they knew the people in America have blocked the fund for ESN. They knew because it was a planned deal. People, they work with proxy. We know it was a full clandestine operation. The governors were fully involved, and the politicians. They were dishing out money because people do some things you do. You ask them, why is this guy doing this thing? For what? Even in this struggle, there is a way it will happen. If not that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not, there is a way. He said, man, I'm tired. Let me go and rest. Because you're getting nothing. But it's just that you have given yourself. You have promised your people you're going to stand and fight for them. So backing out, like I always say, my greatest fear is to disappoint our people.
My people, please, if you are still there, share the video, share the video. Let me play this thing. Let's hear. There's one information.
No, why can't I go out of this? They should leave the government out. Like, I can't go out of it. But they come because they will not succeed in doing anything so long as I'm there.
No problem, Mr. Wadi. No problem. I'll call you back.
Hey!
No, why can't I go out of this? They should leave the government out. Like, I can't go out of it. But they come because they will not succeed in doing anything so long as I'm there.
No problem, Mr.
No, but making head on her voice, so the bany blackmailer, so my people, no, be making head on her voice with this, so.
No, why can't I go out of this? They should leave the government out. Like, I can't go out of it. But they come because they will not succeed in doing anything so long as I'm there.
No problem, Mr. Wadi. No problem. I'll call you back.
Leaked phone call.
No, why
There
can't I
wasn't
go out of this?
peace.
They should leave the government out. Like, I can't go out of it. But they come because they will not succeed in doing anything so long as I'm there.
Hey, no be making head on her voice be this, so blackmailers, the people sabi lie, eh? Make I play this one more and still see. Our people. Uno danger. Uno danger. Hey, my people, make I play this particular video so that you go listen before I go back to Chinansa Nworu. Okay, let's finish Chinansa before I go play that
The
video.
moment our leader was adopted,
This part now one here.
they came. They said ESN now, the Kano now, they have got the Kano. There is no need. Those boys will be in the bush. They will start stealing. Bring them, let us, how did they use that language? Let us put them on payroll with the government so that they will not they will not be in the bush and nobody will feed them. This is what was happening. Some people, I don't want to call names, but when Onyendu comes out, some people start arranging it. Come, let us take ESN, hand them over. That is why I get this start. Everybody talk. I want to kill him, do him this, do that. I laugh. They have discussed with the governors to recruit ESN inside the government. They want to destroy so that by the time Mazen Namdekano will come out, nobody is there. All of them have become government workers. I am telling you, Dave Umahi was part of it. He wanted to pay ESN, and there were some stupid boys who fall for that trap. Gave them bag of rice, gave them all these things, and they fall. And somebody was controlling them. We look at them, we say we are in thousands. If we lose 100 people, they are nobody. Where are they today? Anambra brought this offer through people. Abia State brought this offer. Imo State brought this offer. At least I can tell you 4 states that wanted to. And in Imo State, they got some people. They got people, they used them. And I'm making it very clear. In Imo State, this man they call Ochiri, very close partner with the Hope Uzodinma. He was the one that most of the guys, the criminals, they bring out, all of them are all working together in Osu. They have all their contacts. They use them to commit anything they want to commit. They are preparing for election. But I am very happy and I so much respect for the ESN command, the men on ground, because the people that followed that track, most of them are almost gone. The government have almost finished all of them. They have been caught. And I will say it here. As no every one of you, Biafrans, listen very, very well. When I come to Radio Biafra, first time I start to mention the names of criminals was on 14 December 2021. 14 December 2021, 14 or 15 December. That was the first time I came on air. I started to mention the names of people, of criminals who are not IPOB members, who are not part of what we are doing. On January 6th, something happened. One of the people we thought that he was among us, there was something they did. I was very upset. I sent an audio message to somebody and said, who the hell are these people recruiting, putting small kids? And that voice message that I put for somebody traveled from there to America, from America to Finland. Every one of you hear that voice message. That is one of my voice messages. I don't make audio messages. But that was a voice message I sent to somebody. I told him, who the hell are these people? Who will bring a child and give him an AK-47? This is not what Biafra is all about. I explain other things, but it is that particular audio. And when I was calling the person was claiming that he's having network problem. That can you please send me an audio? What did I do? I was very upset because what is this? I sent that audio in not less than 10 minutes. The filtrator use it and make a program. When he got that audio, he come on the Facebook. Why? He have picked he have win a jackpot with the voice of Chinasa Woru. He came on the Facebook, he played my audio. But thank God, and thank you, I didn't say anything, Dan. I didn't say any discriminative one. What I said was right. And when they played that audio, the stupid guy who sent the audio, Chinasa is this, Chinasa is that. That was the day. And from that particular day, I blocked the guy. I sent him to hell. With you take my voice and send out. From 6th of January, I don't have any communication with those people. Don't have any communication with even Link, anybody who have them. And that was when they see that I am out, they now send a Nigerian government agent inside them. Therefore, listen very well. Listen very, very well. Mazi, you see this program now? I don't mind to send you the voice. I want you to play it. You will play that voice on this radio so that our people will understand. And I will call the name of the person. They now send this guy inside them because they believe, we have not Chinasa Woru and the IPOB leadership have. What? I told you in IPOB and in ESN, if you take 100 people, 200 people, IPOB is not affected. ESN is not affected. We have excess number. We can call reserves. Now, we say reserves, return. We will have 5,000, 10,000. We believe soldier come, soldier go. When they remove, they know. So then we don't want indiscipline. We don't deal with people who are indisciplined. That was the time they recommended him somebody to work with. And they didn't know they sent him a Nigerian agent from Hope Uzodinma. They inserted this person inside them from January. From January, this person was inside them, getting every information, the crime they are committing, everything, established contact with the government, all of them were communicating, they were doing everything. They call this person Akataka from Olo.
Now, wow.
Inside them. And last month, I think I came on air on 24th. I didn't want to talk about it. It was on 22nd or 21st. The guy arranged them, told them they will go to visit somebody with the boy they call Agui, the guy that was exposing certain things on social media. The crime and the evil people are committing there. They gather them, they say, we want to go and visit somebody to see over the weekend. It was a weekend. They don't know it was a trap.
Hey!
They put up a trap for all of them. This person, I'm telling you, some of them in America, we are working with him. They send all the money they send in, the government was looking at it. They knew the person they sent in was a Nigerian agent. And I can play the voice here when he sold them. When he sold them, he took them, that was they were saying they're going to visit over the weekend to see somebody. They don't know it was a trap. All of them were rounded up. They killed that Agui and the remaining, that all of them are working together with that Intiwada group. All of them are the same people. Government, why did they kill the Agui? They killed him because this is somebody who is trying to say something, to talk about the crime. So they make sure they kill him, no need to take him to the station. They killed him at that spot and take his dead body. And the other person they took him now. The Akataka that sold them, now his colleagues were calling him, asking him, where are you? He said, I got gunshot. They told him, You have gunshot. Where are you? Let's come and see you. Where have you been? If you have gunshot, let's come and see you. He said, no need to come. They said, let's come and carry you if you have a gunshot. Because he's the only one surviving. And I think 1 or 2 persons also escaped from there. I'm saying this thing for Biafrans to know. At the end of the day, they told him, can we see the wound, how they shot you? He took bandage and put tomato or iodine and send them. They said that this is not wound.
Imagine.
When they force so much to see him, he make an audio for them and tell them, don't you people know, since I joined you people that I'm working for government, I'm from the Budago, I have been inside you people, I have finished my job. I am not coming again. That's what he told them. The audio message is there. That he will not work again. Did they not know? Since January 6th, he was working for Nigerian government and he was inside them. We feel because we have started to expose them. The audio message is there. He told them, he said, I have finished. I have done my job. I have done my job. That is why I have been inside you people since 9 months, since January. When we entered, they said, that time was when the people were shouting, I said, what I don't know, it will never know me.
Yes, so
what we are fighting is for the restoration of Biafra. I do not supposed to say these things on air, but why I'm saying some of these things, that some of you who are out there talking rubbish, you don't know the number of our people killed.
They don't know.
That leads to the adoption of many IPOB members.
Yes.
Many IPOB members. Because when they do it, they told them, point. Where are IPOB members? They come and point. They know some IPOB houses, they go here and point. And
we
this is
get
how they are
people.
picking our people. Mas, these are dangers. These are things that are destroying our society. These are people that were deceived. Some of them, because of greed for money, some of them were given 10 million. There are coordinators in Anambra. 5 million. IPOB cannot give such person that money. You ask yourself, what this money for? Just for you, you want to show them. You organize people. You want to show the governors, those who you are working for, that you are in control. You come, you shout out. After it is only when we have 4 years that you remember now that you have another name, that rhyme, that become, you carry your, this one, put this side, you take this one, put this side. You didn't know your name all this while. You didn't know you have a name. After ESN have gone, only being adopted, you remember now that you have another family name. You added it. Our people, are you fools? Are you people not seeing the handwriting on the wall? And for that reason, ESN will continue to do their job. We have our priority. Make sure Biafra land is safe. If the task to take care of the criminals, we don't mind. ESN do not mind to take care of this raging crime in our land. Because not only those criminals, they work with politicians. There are military officers. There are police. They are all engaging in the same crime. They all have link. Every one of you know, if we haven't come on air, be shouting this, trying to exonerate the name of IPOB. There is no way the military will come out finally and say, truly, there are criminals operating under the agitation, Biafran agitation. It is because we have been coming on air, trying to make it clear. If we are doing struggle, let us do the Biafran struggle. If we want to restore Biafra, it has nothing to do with criminality. Because the moment people start talking about criminality, then what are we doing? I'm not a criminal. You are not a criminal. Many respected IPOB members are not criminal. They are not criminals. These are gentlemen, businessmen, people, servants, engineers, doctors. all of a sudden, one buffoon somewhere comes out because they make sure that Mazi Nnamdi is under custody. And today, they want to now bastardize the struggle for the restoration of their flag. And I want to tell this to our people. We must all remember, time is going. Time is not on our side. Because this generation that have come out to fight for this struggle, we must maintain a good record so that even if this generation goes, the next generation can keep up. Listen, we don't want what happened in 1970, 67 to 72 repeat itself, where when people are defeated, they all scatter. We want to maintain this ideology. What we want to make sure is that no generation will be left aside. Nobody will be. There will be no gap in the ideology to restore Biafra. And allowing criminals to take over what we are doing, I don't want my children. You may think children, after they say IPOB now they are criminals. If you allow this to fall in line, all our efforts, all the fight, all our brothers who have laid down their lives for this is all in vain. This thing, criminality have meant we have lost. IPOB members have become victims in the hands of these criminals. IPOB members and all of our brothers and sisters, even these people who have kidnapped, after taking their money, they kill them, take their cars, and they are all in contact with politicians. And they are the one who will first run and tell you, oh, IPOB leadership, they are working with politicians. This making blackmail. But I used to ask them, all the blackmail they come from you, have anybody come and detail his blackmail? And I also want to say something. Because today I want to touch many things. So that when you go home, you sleep better. A few days ago, you know, this trouble, it's not by our power. A few days ago, I get my name. Of course, my name is always there. I hear this. I want to kidnap somebody. I want to do this, do that. I say, who is this guy?
Full of lies.
Who is this people again?
Lies everywhere.
He lives in Germany. He crossed the desert by leg. You know, when I said this the last time, some people get offended. People who cross by leg, I didn't mean to insult anybody, but I'm telling you, some of them who did that, who took that journey, who did look at them very well. You know, social media ranting. I start hearing somebody they are calling I don't know if it's so, because they are calling my name. I said, okay, let me. I said, who is Ibe Chukuma? I took the picture. So who is this Ibe Chukuma? Yeah, they say that I don't know. 5,000 say I don't even know if that person exists. I don't know the name. Because we are dealing with thousands of people. So there are people, some people that have done something to me a few months ago. Sometimes I will not remember them because I look at it. I said, let's go. When I take the picture and ask somebody, start asking our family members in Ebonyi State, they told me, oh, this is that guy that made that video that you, Chinasa Aworu, it was the guy they sent that made that video that Chinasa Aworu is building house in Ebonyi State. As I have said here on many occasions, apart from when Afipo was in Abia State, I have never been to Ebonyi State. I don't have family in Ebonyi State. I have nobody. It is not also degrading if I property of Ebonyi State. You know, you understand me? I live Aba, live Owerri, Enugu, even Calabar. I go to Ebonyi, go and view. You know, this kind of black men. Black men. The one making that video.
Blackmailers everywhere.
So he's the one these people sent and told them get something to blackmail Chinasa Aworu. And when I listened to what they were saying, every IPOB member listened very well. Where on earth, in IPOB, in Biafra land, somebody is a coordinator in Ebonyi State and also media head in Iguacha. And all the coordinators in this area, please, these are things you need to answer. Because I hear they were saying the guy is a coordinator in Ebony State. He's also a media head.
They should leave the government house like Emeka
I was shocked. I don't know who he is. This is the guy. They said, oh, I said, this is the guy that the DSS went to his house and adopted him. And this is the handwork of Dave Umahi, because Dave Umahi have adopted many Ebony people from Iguacha. Dave Umahi have adopted many Ebony indigents from Iguacha. Even there was one boy, he's still in the prison. He came to adopt him in Iguacha. The guy ran away to Lagos. They adopt him in Lagos and bring him to Ebony State. Why I'm saying this thing is blackmail. Like the guy have blackmailed me, I don't know. DSS, the people they are working for, when they fail in their mission, the DSS takes them. When they fail in the mission, Dave Umahi, let me explain something for everybody to hear this evening. When they fail in the mission, they have collected money from the government. The next thing Dave Umahi makes is to adopt them, to catch them. That was what Dave Umahi did to Wisdom, the Ebony State coordinator. I am saying it, I want to solve this problem once and for all. The IPOB Ebony coordinator, Wisdom, that was what Dave Umahi did to him. Dave Umahi, Wisdom, become an Ebony coordinator. I know the people, I don't want to mention that, I know people who pushed Onyendu to appoint that boy as a coordinator. I know the people.
So they push Onyendu.
I said Onyendu, this is a wrong calculation.
Okay. Now so they push the mass in the Kano. They put them for trouble.
That boy come inside
and they talk and say that people they point somebody to mass. Hey.
We start running errand with Dave Umahi. We have every information. He is going. They arrest him one time. They release him. He come to make celebration. Release from government this thing. We stop it. Don't do that. When Onyendu was adopted, on 25 July, when Onyendu was in court,
I said that people they push people they
he instructed everybody in Biafra land to not go with chartered vehicle. Don't travel to Abuja with chartered vehicle. They have catch Onyendu. Everybody has to be very careful. This boy they call Wisdom. He was instructed by the Biafra land coordinator. But because he's being controlled by another people, he chartered a vehicle and take officers, top officers of IPOB family in Ebony State. I think around 15 of them. He took them and chartered one vehicle because some of them come on. They touch us. Our Wisdom is in the prison. You know, what do I do? We are doing our best. Barrister Joffo is aware of the case because he's IPOB. We are not going to leave him. They are IPOB members. We can't deny them. But I'm telling you what people are doing, causing problem for this trouble. This boy charter take top IPOB officers in the police state. I think 15 of them, top officers. All the strong coordinators, the senatorial, gather all of them, and go to Abuja. The members saw him, they said, why did you carry all these officers in one vehicle? You know what we are into. We told him forget. After the court, he moved them also. He didn't even say, let us wait till daybreak on the state. They moved. They came out in Lokoja. When they arrived in Lokoja, the checkpoint, military checkpoint, they stopped them. They will tell you this truth. They will never. They will rather come on the social media and listen be shouting, get out of IPOB leadership.
Hey, too much. Oh, the things that can't invest me. Too much.
Attack this person. Attack this person. Attack him.
Their own attack.
You can't buy him. You can't break him.
They won't take glory for other people hard work. Now glory where they won't take. Gossipers, hatreds. I fear.
What do I have with you? What? What do I have?
I fear.
This guy came out in Lokoja, where the checkpoint, police checkpoint and military stopped them. He left his members. I'm saying this thing very clearly. He took one of the women leader with her, with him, and one other boy. 3 of them.
Yeah.
15, they are 15 or 16, I don't know. 3 people. The woman, the person he called woman leader beside him, and took one other boy. They crossed the main road and leave the remaining people there as police tell them to wait. They were in the other side of the road watching what is happening. A team of DSS came from Abuja because they give the signal to stop them there because they are being monitored, they are being controlled, and it started from Ebonyi State. From Ebonyi State, it started.
Hey, Chineke.
They stopped them.
Now
there.
these things they happen for Southeast.
All of them.
Hey, Chineke, I am not on social media now.
And the woman and the other boy, they took another car.
Oh, we have name in Southeast. Hey,
the people who are with them,
yeah,
they're hearing my voice. The woman and the guy with him, they are hearing my voice.
No.
I am lying. Let them come and say, I am lying. They took a bus to Enugu, abandoned those ones when DSS took them. In Enugu, they entered another vehicle, heading to Ebonyi State. He was continually making communication in the car. The boy with him told him, he said to him, off this telephone, since they caught our comrades, so that we will not be tracked. He told him he will not close the telephone because how can he be communicating? They entered the car in the bus, heading between boundary of Enugu and the Ebonyi State. A team of another GSS, because they have been tracking them on his line. And he's making call on normal telephone. We say it here many occasions that they track every line. They follow the transport and stop them. A boundary between Ebonyi and Enugu. They stop the car. They have his picture because his government. He has been, and he was working with federal something. There was something he was working at federal. They know him. But they didn't know he was having the woman and another boy in that car. They took him from that car. Luckily, he didn't talk about these people with him. But that woman and the other boy now came home safely because he didn't talk that he was with 2 people. This is how wisdom was taken from Enugu, and I am sure all of them are in the DSS. Because Dave Omahi, they catch on and he want to do away with everything IPOB in Ebonyi State. This is what happened in Ebonyi State. This is how they shut down Ebonyi State. Put fear, arrest all this in every family scattered in Ebonyi State. But IPOB, we start to regroup because we never said, we never die. You cut us, we grow up into 7 places. IPOB, we realize what happened. We take precaution measures because people sometimes don't understand. We can tell you what will happen. We are not telling you God told us. No, it is what we have. After analyzing everything with the intelligence report we have, we tell you don't do this, don't do that, don't do. There is danger here. That is the essence of having a leadership. That is the essence of having a structure. That is the essence of having a solidified movement. Therefore, my brother, this is all the black men. This is all. They are working with the government. They are trying to destroy IPOB. The question you must always ask them, if we sold Mazen Namdekano, what is our gain? Is it not to destroy IPOB? So we would have destroyed IPOB now.
exactly.
But you see them.
Exactly.
What they have done in a couple of, all this month. See what they have done on social media. And I ask every one of you, keep the record. Remember them. Take the social media. Screenshot most of them because they are now deleting some of the things they did. Some of them are changing their pictures. Screenshot them and keep for record purposes. I may not remember them. You may remember them. Another person may remember them. We know that at the time now they just hear that Mazen Namdekano is released. Everybody, they were shocked. Some of them have started changing their profile pictures. They have started quickly changing it to another pictures. They want to put those pictures. We are following.
Mona come here to you.
But I thank God that a time like this has come in this struggle to build us, to give us the strength, to give us more knowledge. We have learned a lot during this period, and I can tell you, with what we have learned, we will make sure we apply them physically, and we will make sure we get results.
Yes.
Make sure that the way we handle our people will be in such a way people, we know we cannot make everybody happy, but we want to get Biafra so that when Biafra is restored, people might have learned a lot, not through guns and bullets, but through thinking, through reasoning, so that we can build a better Biafra.
Yes, sir. Yes, so
the woman say, and lastly,
the man talk. He talk. DOS then talk.
About, we are going to the end of the year, Christmas period.
Yes,
when
so
Biafrans are coming home, and as usual, the zoo government, the zoo forces will be pushed more, increased, roadblocks everywhere. What should be done? Because they will be making more, life more miserable for our people in the east, in Biafra land. That's a problem. As the please go on, so that fire open the line.
Thank you so much. Okay. Yes, I'm here. Thank you so much for this particular question. It's one of the topics we said we would discuss today. We know every December, okay, we see them announce Operation Python Dance. This is the time they send in all these police. They come and make money because they know their friends are coming home with cash. They are coming down all parts of the world. They make life miserable. They make life miserable for our people. But this thing is not the governance. And this is what we have been fighting also, because we know if there is criminality, then we found it as an excuse to keep the military always on the checkpoint. Mazi, do you understand the point? Because they must create an atmosphere of insecurity that we give them the leverage and give them, so that the common person will tell you, it's true now, there is crime. You understand me? What do you want us to do? They must bring. They always create this situation so that when they will assign, they will tell you, oh, there is too much criminality in the southeast. So for that reason, we are bringing in this oppression, this in the southeast. After this program, I will post a video for people to understand at the checkpoint. This one just happened in Anambra. In the police checkpoint, I'm not saying 100 meters, exactly where police checkpoint, in the middle of where they put their buffer zones. They kidnap people, abandon their vehicles, and take them away. As in, who will kidnap people in the police buffer zone? I mean, police joint buffer zone. Who will do this? Who will do this? Does it mean the police, they are not there? Does it mean, and the people we are lamenting said, we have been walking freely along this road until the police come and put up this buffer zone, this checkpoint in this place. Since they came here, kidnapping, all kind of things are happening. Mazi, another point is this. Look at the police checkpoints. The governors, they are behaving like they don't hear. That is why most of us get very upset with these people that call themselves governors.
You're supposed to get upset. Them the
They
Yawa
take
people.
a ride. Same people along the checkpoint. Do you know that police are having POS machine? The police are having POS machine at the checkpoint.
Yeah.
At the checkpoint. Can somebody take a POS machine from the bank? The bank don't know who this POS machine belongs to. Can the bank say they don't know? Because I'm sure the bank is also benefiting. Because if the bank is not benefiting, I am 100% sure that many people have reported to their banks that at this particular checkpoint, the police forced me and take away 500,000, 200,000 from me. I am 100, unless they say they have never reported. And we are encouraging Biafrans to report. Yes, at that point, they may want to kill you. If you pay them the money, make sure you go to the bank and report to the bank. They will find the POS machine the time it happened to you. And let us see what the bank can do. If the bank cannot send query, if the bank cannot ask questions, because police are on the checkpoints now. So I don't have money, they say bring your card. They say make transfer. Here at that point, there are some checkpoints in Imo State. If you're a young guy having I don't want to call it, if you're having a flashy car, a better car they can see, minimum is 200,000. All your car is gone. They take away the car. 200,000. And people want us to endure this. A man who is suffering. Army, Nigerian army, also are having POS machines in the checkpoints. They take away from you, and the Nigerian government is keeping silent. The army that can do bunkering, which crime again can they commit? The Nigerian army and police, and they're into bunkering, they are into extortion, they are into kidnapping, they are into all kind of crimes against our people.
Now, wow.
Against the Biafran people.
Hey, the whole
And people are not talking. But when IPOB will react now, you will see them, they come out. Half of them again, they are because if IPOB will say something now or react, you see the stupid fools will come out. We need security in the land. But they are the one, because they want to create an insecure environment so that you bring the soldiers. They will. And I'm telling Biafrans, when we understand this psyche, when we understand this game they are playing in our mind, we cannot make our place insecure. Everybody must be part of the security. You see something that is not good, you will report. You see something, not when you see something because they give you 100 naira, they give you 200 naira, you say no problem. At least you follow them. Be collecting POS, money from your brothers. And when they collect finish, they find you, they say, what is the day job? You say 5,000, they pay you 5,000 naira. But at the end of the day, they are going home with millions of naira from your own brothers. They will come out there 6 o'clock in the morning till 4 in the evening. From 6 in the morning till 4. But I'm making it very clear, we are not going to accept this. Our people must return for their Christmas season. Nobody should harass them. Nobody should harass any Biafran that set his foot in Biafra land. Whether you are police, you are army, you are anybody, we are saying it this night. This is IPOB. This extortion, harassment, and intimidation of our people in their own land must stop. Now we are talking it calmly. We will get problem. If Nigeria is not paying you salary, you resign and go and do business. It is not a must you will be in the police or in the army. They didn't pay you for 3 months. You are not the only one they are not paying. They are not paying also lecturers. Because if everybody that is not being paid will come out on the road, even you will not be free. Nigerian government don't pay you, your salary is poor. It is not our problem. You resign, go and look for something. Go and do other things. It's not compulsory that because Nigerian government is not paying you, it shouldn't be, the toll shouldn't be on us. We have never benefited anything from Nigeria. All of us, I am sure every Biafran who is a member of IPOB cannot tell you we pay from kindergarten to primary school, to secondary school, to university. Travel. We put electricity for ourselves. We build roads for ourselves. There is nothing. Somebody can be proud that he said, I am from this place. And upon that, you come in our land with your guns. You stop us on the way. People coming from abroad, because they are the one coming with things. You will stop money, and nobody is talking. And the governors will keep silent. They will cause insecurity everywhere. So when they are bringing it, nobody will learn. They say, there is insecurity everywhere. That is one of the reasons IPOB continue. We believe in awareness program to give awareness for our people, educate our people. Because they will create everything, and then they bring their military. They will create the insecurity. They bring their military. The governors are taking security votes. These people, police are coming to. The toll is on all of us. We don't have money to rent. Those who are renting security, they rent police 20,000 a day, 30,000 a day. Any day you cannot pay them, they kidnap you. People coming home, you see them rent police, rent security. They are paying them. They are the one also who will, before you go, they see you, monitor you. Before you understand, they arrange also, they carry you. Our people don't know. Is it not because you have money to pay police, you think everybody have the money to pay? Because you don't want to, you think you can pay. This is not a society. Most of us are living abroad. Do you pay police to guide you? Do you pay police to follow you in your car for security? I mean, even we living here, you can work for the whole night. Nobody talks to you. The only they can ask if you have your paper. Even sometimes the police can give you a lift. What happened? You said, oh, I lost my purse. It's okay. Enter the car. He take you and drop you in your house and tell you bye-bye. Your car breaks down on the road. They come down, help you fix your flat tire and tell you bye-bye. Nobody takes money from you. Nobody harass you. People have prestige. You come to Nigeria, you arrive in the airport, they start the harassment and extortion from the Nigerian airport. You move from there, you go to the hotel. If you come to the hotel, police everywhere with guns. You understand me? You leave the hotel, traveling to the east, all checkpoints down to the east. Till the man like yourself, they are there. They continue to extort you at every point. I'm asking, dear friends, is this life? Yeah, every one of you, if you want to go home, you think, how can I move? Who is living this kind of life apart from we? So, Mazi, what I'm saying is this. Dear friends, it's time. And these governors, I think IPOB, we are going to approach them once more. We are doing our best to remove criminality in our land. Some of them are also sponsoring the criminality. Some politicians, they have talks. Some of them build cult groups. They pay them. When they use them, finish what they're using, they leave them. They go and find them. Anytime election is coming, they gather them again. They release money. When they finish, they leave them in the street. They become nuisance. They kill, they destroy. When they remember again, they call them. That's what they're doing. This needs our people to understand what is happening. It is not, it is a man-made insecurity. It's Nigeria that is causing those problems. Nigeria wanted to say, oh, Southeast is not something we have to. Let me go to Lagos. I am tired here. That is what they want you to do. But I'm saying it. We also make it official. The police must give way with the military. Out of our ways. If they want peace to reign, they must give way. We are not only fighting for the unconditional release of Malami MNK. It's one of our priorities right now. Also, the insecurity in our place is not caused by IPO, it's caused by Nigerian politics. politicians. And Mazi, I can tell you, most of these groups, they have failed. In their mind is when Mazi Nandekano comes out. I don't want to go into that. We know their plan. Setting up groups so that if Mazi Nandekano come out, they will launch an attack and say it is on the government. We are wiser than you people. We know all the plans. All of you that have already started planning in case Nigeria government releasing, we will do this. You will all fail. Even before he release, we will get you people down. We are sure. You can't plan evil for the indigenous people of Biafra in our land. We do not believe in guns and bullets, but we dismantle our enemies piece by piece. We dismantle them with our intelligence. We dismantle them with the knowledge. That is what security is all about. It's not all these guns and bullets they are moving around. IPOB will dislodge them without shooting a bullet. Because we have gotten that divine grace from Chukwu Kikadiama. We are knowledgeable enough. At 10 years in the struggle, 7 years in the struggle, or 8 years, those who have come long way, those they are implementing what we have learned from 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and in this 22. We continue to read, investigate, and analyze all the problems that we have passed through. It will help us to make a better implementation of the way to move forward. Thank you, Mazi Chinedu. Thank you so much.
Mazi, I think I have to open the line.
Nice. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes. So before we do that, we shall go into just a few minutes break, so that when we come back, as usual, our lines will be open. Please don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hey, now what? So guys, they said they are going to come back. There's a protest going on. I think that is the advert they want to do now. The announcement they want to make is that there will be protests going on tomorrow in UK, London. Some people are there already. There will be a protest. There will be a protest going on right now in UK. It already started today. People are there already. So many people are there. So guys, now don't hear them. Now so he said they will come back and no be smart, you know. Here in the American Southeast, things are really happening. Things are really, really, really going on. So my people, what's gonna happen now? After we celebrate finish, say they don't release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, everybody go enter house again, can't go keep quiet. Everybody still can't go keep quiet again. Everybody go keep quiet. Now wow, nobody they talk again. Like by now, protest supposed to don't full everywhere. Protest is supposed to don't full. We go hot tomorrow for UK now. UK people go hear Nigerian people. They don't even give them topic. Don't they already self? What did they want talk tomorrow self? You don't they gidigba. What did they want talk tomorrow? You don't they grant. Now wow. They said they don't discharge. Hey, they don't discharge. What you gonna make una come still hold am there? My people, muna carry the whole case tomorrow. Go there. All the cases, muna carry and go there tomorrow. In fact, UN must to answer people tomorrow. UN and the UK British people. It's good as it even happen like this, so that we go see something to present there. Make the notice say they don't do their own, they don't finish and all that. Now wow. Hey, it is well. Tomorrow, Mona carry pamphlet to tell them say make dem release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Court don't decide. Wetin gonna happen now? Where they go UK? Una where they go UK tomorrow? Pamphlet to Mona carry am show them. Wetin dem see wetin talk here. Buhari to Southeast leader. Only court can determine Nnamdi Kanu's These people now, so then they lie Mohammed, the people. Look at that big lie there. You say no only court go decide. Now court don't decide, and still hold am there. Una say crime, so which crime? Which crime hold am there? Shebi na Buhari go southeast. Go where you shall go be na elephant na where go that day. No be him break out for this news. No be the news na come out for here. Say na court na go decide. Where they say southeast tell am make him release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Say make the court decide. Go show southeast people say no even get any power. Now wetin go there go do? He go there go show them say they no even get any power to tell am what to do. And tomorrow he go dey jump dey follow that vampire for Imo State up and down. When una fit talk to am say make don't let him when fit tell una where una go fit tell am say when go hear say una wan kill una own people, go fit lis ten to that one. But release my own person. He say no. If na true, say na wetin dem tell am o. Na wetin.
We, the indigenous people of Biafra, ably led by Saint Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, humbly called
Okay,
on
how can I do this? So now, if na true, say na wetin dem tell am make him free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but this thing break out for news. Okay, this news break out that time where Buhari visit that particular Imo. Na Imo be Ebonyi. Blessing Ebonyi place where him visit, where they say devil my head tell am say make leave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The country like say na the court na go decide. My people. Now wow. Una don't hear am. Another, there's too much of a propaganda going on, my people. We get one clip of video before I go back to China Sanworu's broadcast. You get one propaganda news. I bet I'm gonna share this video for me. If you not share them, you go do okay. Make people hear what they happen. So this one, somebody actually I see am for Sarah Reporter. Now he share am. Say leak voice notes. Leaked voice notes. From Emeki Hediaha. I can't say wetin be this one again. I beg my people more listen to this voice. Whether this voice no making Hediaha, because there's too much propaganda going on now in Southeast. This Nigeria, they want to destroy Biafra land. Even some Biafran people too want to destroy themselves. Now wow.
No, why can't one say that? They should leave the government house like Emeka that government that go without no. But they can't because they will not succeed in doing anything so long as I'm there.
No problem, Mr. Wadi. No problem. I'll call you back.
So no be making head you and happy this, no be voice be this. He said, how people they take do this blackmailing self? I don't know how these people they manage to do this blackmail. There's one voice note now we come out from Fasala Reporter. They say now making head her voice note leaked. Making head her voice note leaked. Oh yeah, going on reason that blackmail. Okay, oh, we know where we are going to go from here. Are you serious? Oh, to my goodness. Really? Now so I take hear am. I say, wetin be this again? Not even good for them now. I think then they chop the money they do anyhow. Anybody who want to we get the power to do them, may you do them. Anybody, but this things I'm not sure say this blackmailing and all this. You go.
No, why can't one say that? They should leave the government house like Emeka that government that go without no. But they can't because they will not succeed in doing anything so long as I'm there.
No problem, Mr. Wadi. No problem. I'll call you back.
Hey, this is not a making head your hand.
No, why can't one say that? They should leave the government house like Emeka that government that go without no. But they can't because they will not succeed in doing anything so long as I'm there.
No problem, Mr. Wadi. No
Emeka know they
I'll
talk
call you
like that. Emeka hear them.
No, why can't one say that? They should leave the government house like Emeka that government that go without no. But they can't because they will not succeed in doing anything so long as I'm there.
No be making head her voice be this so.
But they can't because they will not succeed in doing anything so long as I'm there.
This is not a making head on her voice. Not to the lie.
I'll call you back.
Oh yeah, she only huh?
No, why can't I say that? They should leave the government house like I can't go where I go. But they can't
No, they make head on her voice.
They will not succeed in doing anything so long as I'm there.
No problem, Mr. Wadi. No problem. I'll call you back.
Lie too much, lady.
No, why can't I say that? They should leave the government house like I can't go where I
They
go.
use a making head on her name.
But they
Save
can't
the number.
they will not succeed in doing anything so long as I'm there.
No problem, Mr. Wadi. No problem. I'll call you back.
I don't say this go.
No, why can't I say that? They should leave the government house like I can't go where I go. But they can't because they will not succeed in doing anything so long as I'm there.
No problem, Mr. Wadi. No problem. I'll call you back.
No, why can't I say that? They should leave the government house like I can't go where I go. But they can't because they will not succeed in doing anything so long as I'm there.
No problem, Mr. Wadi. No problem. I'll call you back.
No, why can't I say that? They should leave the government house like I can't go where I go. But they can't because they will not succeed in doing anything so long as I'm there.
No problem, Mr. Wadi. No problem. I'll call you back.
These people then can deceive people.
No, why can't I say that? They should leave the government house like I can't go where I go. But they can't because they will not succeed in doing anything so long as I'm there.
Now we'll
No
go carry
problem,
this
Mr.
one. Come
Wadi.
as
No
to
problem. I'll call you back.
no mind these people. Very stupid individual.
No, why can't I say that? They should leave the government house like I can't go where I go. But they can't because they will not succeed.
Mr. Wadi. No problem. I'll call you back.
Yeah, I will call you back. You make no
No, why can't I say that? They should leave the government house like I can't go where I go. But they can't because they will not succeed in doing anything so long as I'm there.
So now, una one carry the person way like put this particular this thing for Sahara Reporter. We send and give Sahara Reporter, make them go post them. So waiting be na game now. No say Imo State no good though, but this thing one that they do, what you people are doing is uncalled for. If you make a fuck up, muna treating fuck up with this propaganda, you no go take una go anywhere. Una they spoil more, South is more and more. Una they spoil South is more and more. If a maker talks something that affects the Biafran people, you are free to say it. But this particular one, una lie. You people lie so much. Besides that, making head on her know they talk like this. No, they don't, You know, they don't, all those kind of things, no, they do like that. Not be like that in they talk. If a maker do bad thing, use that thing when do to nail her. Okay? If you're making head on her do bad thing, use that thing when talk, use and nail her. Talk about it. Talk about waiting go talk for Dubai. The statement when go make for Dubai, you can use all those kind of things, but not be this one now, complete fraud, it's fake. Some people.
Town union, churches, villages, kindreds, Ndiamala, and Patana and Matana homes to beg hear our
Okay,
voice
make
and
I
hear
stop
our
them.
cry.
They never start. I'm coming back. You understand, my people? If a maker do anything way bad, hope do anything way bad with other leaders, with other zoo government leaders in the Biafra land, Mona call them out. But you see this one now, this one now, propaganda in the highest level, which me I don't like them. Me particular, I know they like this kind of propaganda because tomorrow they can do the same to me. Yeah, and tomorrow if you like, and they can do it to you. Bad propaganda. Bad one. Evil. This is evil. I know support this one. I didn't support it since today. Now allegation they just dey put for the man head. Now they sabi o. Now they sabi. Then all I know that this is so bad. It is very very bad. So una don hear how the thing take dey happen. Dem put this allegation. That one is not enough. Now they talk another thing again today. Now they don't go do voice note. Tomorrow now another cook up video. Next tomorrow now another voice note. This is what now wetin they just today do. Make dem just dey scatter sat is. Make dem just dey scatter sat is. Na be their job. I don't know where this propaganda whether it will really take us anywhere. If I feel say it will take us anywhere for a long time now. I don't know if I don't pass this. If I don't pass this level, enter another level. Oh my goodness! So okay, I don't know what happened. It's like they're on break anyway. So that person na sit there, not be here doing how this thing. The person just go put one MTN number. Use here your hand name save. Hey my people, una too dey lie no dey here. Lie no dey here. So right now, make I go play some video before these people go start. I'm gonna come back again to continue to where I stop. So about Sam don't tell them say Mazi no case hold am again. They don't let them say no case hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I still don't know why FG no one leave Mazi make it go. I don't know what one take this man do. I don't know what they say no case hold am and they no case hold am because you where they pursue thief. You say somebody thief, you can't go thief the person. No, you and the person who come be thief. They accuse somebody for stealing, and you yourself now you can't go thief the person. And like this is so serious, serious, in the highest order, serious. Yeah, people really celebrate this thing well, the release of Malami MNK Kanu discharge, but they never still release a man call and discharge. They just discharge the case, but it's still there for DSS dungeon. Will they give now from now to next week? From now to next week, Mona leave the man. From now to next week, Mona leave the man. From now to next week, Mona leave Malami MNK Kanu. Just they give now time because it's weekend. That's why we didn't say much. Now we wait from Monday to see. They give now from now to Monday next week to leave them. You go hot anyway for UK. They carry on a matter. They go UK tomorrow morning. So you go everly hot for UK. Go hot there. Mona see how people celebrated Malami MNK Kanu for. How people celebrated Malami MNK Kanu in Alaba market. People celebrate Malami where for Alaba market. Alaba really hot, no be small. Make a share the video. Waiting happen for Alaba. Mona see. Alaba is very, 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 very hot. Alaba very hot too. Share screen. Share what's gone in Alaba. Alaba markets. Alaba markets. Alaba hot too. People celebrate well, and not be small thing. And people are still celebrating. Never end though. Like this one happen, then celebrate and well. Dalu no. Me, I don't talk and say my own celebration when you don't reach house. You know, I know how these zoo people they operate. If you want to trust the zoo well, me, no ever trust those people. That's why I tell and say before I go celebrate this thing, if I not see the man for house, me I know they celebrate. I not go celebrate until I see him for house. Some people come after me say, why you talk like that? I say this is my way. This is how I roll. My own way is quite different from yours. This is my way. Some people find it so very, very offensive. So as if imagine and they can come out and go celebrate. Then verse. Say, why I go talk like that? Yes, I mean talk am. If you must come out, I go celebrate. Because me, I no trust that time one I no say am for court. I know say something is not right. Something is wrong somewhere. Happy to go. Let me check. What did happen now? Una tell for this advertisement to Chinasa Wood.
Looking for.
Okay.
If we stop on the road, which means everybody will be on the road. That your glory. Even if somebody see you now, say, but you are the person that even made the thing we want to kill Nnamdi Kanu. I say you sacrifice bull for him to be released. You will say no, not me, because if you accept, they will kill you. Why? Because we never arrive at our overall destination. So that is danger. Everybody is involved. We are just millions and millions, if not billions of cells, organs that are functioning a body. That is the reality. So let us move on. Maazi, another thing I want to ask, I want you to also talk about this. Why is it that the Igbo politicians, mostly the governors, none of them has spoken about it? Is it pointing hand that they are also part of the integral part of Malami? Do what they are doing? Why this quietness? Whereas you see, all
the connection, the connection got a little bit this. I don't know.
Can you hear me? I'm hearing the whole world is hearing you. Can you hear me now? Yes.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Poor connection, but I think also
it's from your side. I don't know, but I'm hearing you. Okay, go off and come back. Just off and come back, because we need to continue what we are doing. Please, we need to, honestly, in a more transparent way. So, any premature glory is idiotic. Every if it is you that do, why not continue to it so that therefore we come?
Now them on they start they don't start them. I mean.
Okay. I hope what I was saying before.
Premature glory. Never get Biafra. They don't take glory.
This discharge and acquitted.
Man, they never even come out. They don't take glory.
Because that rendition blocks any other charge. There is no charge, because every other charge that you are going to put on man, you do this, you do that, what annoys it is because you brought him in illegally.
Premature glory.
To bring somebody illegally.
Food never done. They don't eat them.
Court will take, we start judging him. It is absurd. It is not done. That is why, even in America today, American government is paying their ass to people that they rendition to Guantanamo Bay. I'm telling you. So, what I'm talking is, why is it that the Igbo governors, Igbo politicians, mostly governors, they are not even reacting to this good news that everybody is celebrating? What is it insinuating, please? Even somebody like far in the north, you see people that are also reacting that they support the release of Manson and become politicians. But when you come to our land, the Igbo politicians, mostly the governors, they don't even talk. What does it tell us, please? Go.
Yeah, Mazi, thank you so much for this question. There is something. The adoption and the rendition of Mazi and the canon, we have said it on many occasions on this radio, that some Igbo politicians, some governors, they participated and funded that operation. When we say it here, people think we are trying to just. We know why whenever I come on radio or anything I saw on radio, I make sure I have enough evidence. Because if we are not saying with facts, and if we are not saying something accurately,
yes,
the Nigerian government and those who participated will be laughing at us.
Yes, so yes, so
But for the fact,
Acharu, go come hear yourself here.
after the operation, we went into the investigation and we discovered a lot of things.
They are talking to Acharu for fake news.
Mazi, I can tell you, it's not for the public. But I can tell you one thing, that after the rendition of Malami MNK Discharge, most of us think it was a pain because we want to know how it all happened. You know, people talk about, oh, we find private investigators. I could remember that time when we talked to the people in America. They said, we are looking for private investigators. They blah, 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 blah. Nobody, but I can tell you that from the IPOB leadership, there are people we have sent in Kenya. We got a lot of information of what happened, and it is confidential. It is not for the public. But with all this information, we are working to make sure we unveil everybody.
Now this kind of news that they like.
Those politicians that we heard that was also in Kenya during that period, some of them have been confronted and which they denied. We don't come to the public to talk about something because we are an institution. IPOB leadership is an institution. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is that whatever the IPOB leadership is doing, we are doing it based on communication, investigation, and all the facts we have within us. We don't come to radio to talk. We don't want to impress anybody because this is an institution. We don't want to tell you so that you will be jumping up. Oh, right. We don't need to tell you that. This is an institution. The DOS is an institution. We work for the betterment of this struggle. We work to make sure that people, at the end of the day, people can be able to be saved. We don't want to talk only. Now, many investigations carried out, both the ones internally and outside, we realize many things. Then we keep it to ourselves. And at the point, we come to say the fight is in Nigeria, not outside. Because Malami MNK Discharge is no more being held in anywhere. We decided to take our fight down in Nigeria. Pushing. The legal team have done a very good job, I'm telling you. And it is because of the jobs IPOB have done, both on the media, on the ground. This is why some of them become skeptical. They are still scared because they feel the evil that men do. Do you understand me? You always come after them. They will not talk. What they are doing now is they are planning the next stage. That is what they are doing now. Most times people don't understand. They all agree. They all plan because of Igbo presidency. Every one of them was having the dream. We need to keep this guy in the custody till after Igbo presidency. It's not going their way. When some of them have lost in those ambitions, they have started retrieving their steps. Their steps is that they have failed, they have lost. They don't want to sponsor more of their infiltrators and their agents to continue working. You see, some of them have gone underground. Gradually, they are fading out because the sponsor is not there any longer. Those things that make some of them to be shouting on social media, pay some people. We don't pay. We can't promise you we will pay. Now, the governors and some of the people, politicians, they know that they played a very dirty game that would have taken the life of Malami MNK Discharge if it is not called. They want to make him irrelevant. They want to see him out of the space. They wanted somebody that will take over. They will control. That is what they wanted. One thing people did not realize is that, have you asked yourself this question? The President Nnamdi Kanu was adopted in less than 48 hours. Less than 48 hours. President Nnamdi Kanu was adopted. Every reasonable person, many people that I know, genuine Biafrans, some people were down. Some people feel like they go work. Some people, but some few people, you saw them come out boldly, come out in a more, to point fingers, because it was already planned. It was already, they knew. You know, sometimes I say, people there, my hand is in this trouble. Because they underestimated us. They underestimated IPOB leadership. They underestimated people like Chike Dozie and Tina Saworu. When they struck the deal was take Nnamdi Kanu out of the way. No other person is there. And I love it. I love how it happened. I love it. They said, take Nnamdi Kanu. You know, boastful people. You know people who are very boastful. What they can do. We will do this, we do that. They thought they knew it all. You saw the sign everywhere. The sign was everywhere. What was about the approach. But our leader sometimes were not understanding. But I am very, very happy that we're telling him this sign is not good. This is not good. You need to be careful. We don't know what is happening like this. Be careful. Those things, I am happy that at those times, all those advice was given. He's the leader. And what they did was, when they started the operation with money, they tried to isolate our leader from the main, from his backbones. People who they isolate our leader. This is a game of the mind.
Yes, so
they will tell you, when they want to play with your mind, they will tell you your wife will kill you. You understand it? They try to make you, just like me, when they arrested our leader, some people called me, they told me there is somebody very close to you, he's going to kill you. I thought the only person close to me is my wife. So that's my wife is going to kill me. You understand it? They talk all kind of things. These things, they use it because they push out money. You know, our people can do anything for money.
Anything.
Now,
Anything.
They came out for that fight. You saw our leader was rendition.
They can do anything for money.
Some people already prepared their picture with the picture of our leader and keep it standby. The moment we make everybody know what I'm saying. The moment we make this profile, that everybody that our leader is the prisoner of conscience approved. Go to the social media. People don't accept the one of our leader. They accept the one somebody attached himself as the next person. This is a mind game. And that is what many fools, because they are being advised.
They do more.
This is somebody, we monitor the game. We monitor this game. This is somebody that when they give him information, the way they operate, any little information they got, they run up to come and tell people because they don't have the information. The people who are controlling them pass information to them. Like I am talking now, what I am saying, I know what I'm saying. I'm not being passed. We are 100%. When I tell people we are on ground, we are ground. We don't boast. We don't. We are not on ground now. We have been on ground before now. IPOB owns Biafra land. People can say anything they want to say.
Of course.
PSN owns the bushes. Now, the governors have played a very dangerous role. And they are shocked. They are shocked how this happened. They are shocked how these things happen. Most of them have not come out from the shock. What they are thinking, what will be the next step? Now, what will take a governor to come out and say, Nigerian government respect this court verdict? Tell me what will stop them. Release this man. Let there be peace. Let us come on table and solve this problem.
They're not agree. They want force.
Because at the end of the day, whether we kill, we destroy, everything, at the end of the day, we will come on table.
No matter what.
Where is the bound?
No matter what.
Table to discuss the assets. We will come on table to discuss. It's normal. They can't run away from it. Sometimes people don't understand.
Yes.
An ignorant person will be talking. We can't divide Nigeria today without coming on a table.
Exactly.
Because it is on that table we will say, this is the asset. This is what you have to take this. You remove your hand here. You will not do it. Yet they are to be taken by force. That one is short. But Nigeria has debt. They are accumulated on our backs. We will still come up because international communities are involved. These governors, they have borrowed money, stolen a lot. They don't want those things to happen. They will be worried because when you can say, this governor took this amount, this one took, they have to pay this. They have used Nigeria and borrowed money on our back. You want them to talk? We scare. They fear that Jaffa will be restored. It's one of the greatest fear most of them have. They fear that these people are unbribable. It's one of the greatest fear they have. They fear that they are already irrelevant in our society. Is why they will not say anything. They fear that they don't know what is their fate tomorrow in the hands of Nigeria or in the hands of Biafrans is also what making them not to speak. But everybody knows that only we can protect you. It's only IPOB. It's only IPOB will protect you. Without IPOB, you don't do anything with that. Unless you don't want to return to Biafra, you have a family, you want your legacy to continue. But one thing is this: our governors, our politicians have made numerous mistakes. They have stabbed IPOB members on the back. They have stabbed this trouble on the back, and yet they don't want to take corrections. They are not seeing things the way it's unfolding, that they are not in control. Chupadama is in control. The moment they understand that all this garagara they are doing is not going to pay them. Some of us, I told them, we will not. Many people, those who have come out for this struggle, it is not by you will see it and you have to follow that calling and support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We have come to give them that support. I used to tell people, everybody is not going to be the captain. That people have to understand. We are going to have only one captain, and that is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Most of us, we are here to support him, to make sure, watch the back, watch the struggle until it is being restored. The Southeast governors or politicians, we know many of them, but which we do not want to mention how that we understand how that they are involved. Sometimes I used to tell people, I say, you see all these guys, people are going to take money from them. Tell them, IPOB, don't worry, I get to IPOB. I told them, I'm making it very clear on this platform. We don't have business with any one of you. Some come to you, I talked to IPOB. It's a lie. Ask him. Who? He spoke to who in IPOB leadership? We are coming making money from you. I am always proud to say that. This is Radio Biafra platform. All those black men, they talk.
Too much black men.
Come out. One governor say, I spoke to IPOB leadership. Let one of them come out and say it. Let one of them say we have even given them attention. Based on what have happened to our leader. We have no business with anybody. The only person who will say that, hey, yes, you are, is if you participate openly, condemn what have happened to our leader, make sure you stood by your people, stop these killings and adoption, the adoption of our people. We can say, okay, this is our brother. But you can't come us, you laugh here, you go Abuja and talk another thing. We are not kids, man. We are not kids, man. They will never talk. And because it was a million years
Of course.
The woman say, now there is another thing, also another issue. Some people are expressing fear, whether mischievously or otherwise. You know, our people, everybody knows. Be careful. What of Martin? I saw him in the dream. He come out and they should kill him on the street. This and that. So, what can you tell your friends and listeners about people that are expressing fear about the security of Mazin Nambekano if physically released outside in either Biafra land or in the wider Nigeria? What do you say? What do you talk about it, please? Mazi, are you hearing me?
Yeah, Mazi, I'm hearing you. I'm back on air. Mazi, I do not say that people don't dream. I will not say that. Because for me, I do dream.
Yes, so everybody dream.
I have my dreams.
Let's dream and forget.
Dream we have always come true. This one, everybody must accept it. One thing with me is this. Don't allow yourself to be controlled by religious thoughts more than what is happening around you. Your dreams and the visions is to guide you, but it is not an order, or it is not something you can guarantee it will happen the way you see it. Because if those things are happening, everybody is dreaming every day. People dream, they talk. You understanding? These things are the problem our people are having. And I can tell you, our people can fabricate.
Thank you.
Igbo people.
Igbo.
Our people can fabricate lies.
Acharugo, come hear yourself here.
Some of them might get some information on a beer parlor. The next time he will tell somebody the story, he told him God showed him. There are people like that.
Now God did they use now.
There are people, they are planning evil. Some of even these pastors, they got some privileged information, they use it and tell you.
God said.
These things, so now, I don't see us called because it becomes part of our people. Many people have gone into that. That is why IPOB is here. We're educating the people to understand the need to question. I can tell you one thing. Somebody one day, this religious, he said, he said that I saw your daughter die. I saw your daughter die. You said devil, and I look at he want to hear my voice. He said, I saw it clearly. I don't have a daughter. I within myself, I don't want to say it to her. I just look at her and listen to her. Like, to me, she's a fool. She's a pure fool. You understand me? She said that in I laugh. And she's saying it with authority, and so we need to be mentally strong to understand when people use religious beliefs, ideology trying to control you.
Yeah.
That is why our people, many of our youth, most of them become lazy, most of them become daydreamers, because the pastor told them tomorrow, by the month end, I saw you buy a car. But what are you doing to buy the car? What are you doing? He goes home, he believes if he didn't buy a car month end, the pastor told him it's because one of your uncle have stopped it in the spiritual realm. This is what they have used to control our people. You went to university, you are an electrical electronics engineer, you came out, there is no company, there is no electrical company. I mean factories, go to places that are factories where there is nothing, no work. They're telling you that it's your uncle makes you not to get work. Where will you get the work? It's your auntie that is holding your staff. Where in the southeast, tell me, or in Nigeria, where there is electrical company, even manufacture of cables, wire, I mean, where you can even go to apply. There is none. But they are controlling you psychologically. Play with your mind. They tell you this today, tomorrow you forget. That is the problem we have found ourselves in this struggle. If you go back to rewind all the prophecies, all the things people have said, how many of them have come to?
Even the other one where they say prison go break, mass go come out.
But I believe all of us, if you are caught in this struggle, we show you always something. I know there are people who have some exceptional gift who are making use of that gift, they give to them. We do respect people like this. If you have, but what we are saying is let them use it for the betterment of the society. Let them use it for the betterment of this struggle we are doing, and not to use it to cheat our people, to deceive our people, to use it to make money, because our people have monetized everything they are doing. Anything, any little thing given to them is being monetized. Any small thing. You see them, that's why you see many of them, they wear ring, 7 ring, they pay, they give them this one is ring to use, this one, you see a young man carrying rings, 5, 4 fingers, this is people being controlled, they tell you will be. Then sometimes the religious people, what they are doing is like some people who are on drugs, because you see some of these guys who are smoking too much. When they smoke now, in the morning, when you and him talk, he tell you by tomorrow, you'll be traveling to USA. He don't have passport, he don't have this. This is Nibo and some religious things disturbing him. Or he said by one time he will buy a house and he will buy a car in this. This is sometimes they behave in the same way because they are being controlled. They don't know that for anything, success will come from your hard work. Of course, God will bless you, but you see all these religious prophecies, everything. I will advise their fans, why somebody is giving you any prophecy, giving you anything, please, at the same time, use your mind, think. That is why we have Radio Biafra. That is why we have continued to teach our people for almost past 10 years. People come here and learn, and a lot of people today, they can stand anywhere, defend themselves, question people, and that is what we want every Biafran to learn, how to question, how to ask. Genuinity, don't say it, you're doing it, to do it, let me show. Don't ask stupid questions. Also be reasonable when you are dealing with people. Thank you, Mazi.
Yeah, well, Mazi, before I open the lines, which I will do in the next few minutes, there is this other thing. Let me.
But Mazi, we still have some other topics.
Yes,
you understand me?
I'm coming.
Okay.
I want us to look into this oil bunkering in our land. You know, when we look at in the coastal part of Biafra, this oil bunkering has ravaged, it caused havoc, which if you start cleaning, genuine cleanup of the effect of oil, it will take many decades, if not up to a century, in order to do, genuinely. Now, when you come to our own, in the hinterland of Biafra, we see that they are now carrying that act to come in our side openly. Because now many people have now understood that there are oil in even the hinterland of Biafra, and many of the oil that are being attributed to the coastal line, they come from Biafra land. because they are doing lateral oil drilling, like in Ebema, Haji, in many parts of hinterland in our land, in Biafra land. Now they channel the whole thing through underground without anybody knowing. Quietly, they channel the thing to the hinterland, to the coast, even some inside the sea. And the people will believe that everything is from there. Now, what is IPOB doing about this oil bunkering that is coming up to our own the hinterland? What is IPOB trying to do to stop all these things, please?
Mazi, thank you so much.
I think we have listened to this side.
Every society.
We have listened to this side.
Any crime, anywhere that exists, continue to want to become part of the society, everybody, you must point some elite security agents. They must be partaking and benefiting from those things. It's not today we start hearing oil bunkering. But, when they talk about it, they just put it aside because government is always involved. Now, it has come to the limelight that everybody now understand how. It's now I start to understand why Jibril, in the last, I think, OPEC or UN, he said that it's there.
Okay, what it's like they're repeating themselves again. So, guys, this video is coming to an end. Let me see if I get any other news to share.
láti sí stika Yorùbá Nation kúrò nínú ara títí wa àwa sọ wípé wọn ní ẹ̀tọ́ ní orílẹ̀.
The Nigerian government has announced it will pursue the case further against Nnamdi Kanu, saying he was only discharged but not acquitted. On Thursday, an appeals court dropped terrorism and treason charges against Kanu, whose IPOB group is agitating for a breakaway state in the southeast. While the National Security
Nigerian
Council
government
says it will back the position of the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami. Minister of Police Affairs Mohammed Dingyadi says Kanu has not been acquitted and that a political solution was not discussed.
Observe that Kanu was discharged, but he was not acquitted. So government is considering the appropriate action to be taken on the matter, and Nigerians will be notified of the position that will finally be taken on the matter in due course. The political decision, the court decision was what we discussed, and I think that is what we reported. The solutions to issues of this nature can be considered provided there are no substitute.
Well, joining us now in the studio is Aloy Ejimako, one of Nnamdi Kanu's counsel. Thank you so much for joining us on the news tonight.
It's my pleasure to be here.
Well, you just listened to the Minister of Police Affairs, Mohammed Dingyadi, after the National Security Council meeting today. They seem to be backing the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice stance that, one, your client was discharged and not acquitted. Mm-hmm. How do you respond? And what's the difference between a discharge and an acquittal?
Well, first of all, we have to have factual clarity about what the essence of the ruling yesterday. I believe the Attorney General came out too quickly to interpret, and he ended up misinterpreting the tenor and the reach and the true meaning of the judgment. And he ended up playing what I would term semantic games. There's really no difference between discharge and acquitted. It's a very thin line. If somebody is discharged, he really doesn't have to be acquitted. It's a word of art when lawyers say or judges say you're discharged and acquitted. So they really don't have to say the acquitted part. If you don't have any charges standing against you, what are you doing in detention? It's very simple. You don't have to be a lawyer to figure that out. So I think what is playing out here is an extension or escalation of it's the same executive rascality, recklessness, lawlessness that led to the extraordinary rendition in the first place. Otherwise, a well-ordered society, a responsible government is supposed to respond within the framework of the law. If the Attorney General is talking about taking the matter to appeal to the Supreme Court of Nigeria, I probably won't be sitting here because it's a non-issue. The Attorney General has the right to say that. The federal government has the right of appeal. But they are not talking about that. They are talking about their right to disobey court order.
Is that really what they're saying? Or they are saying that the pre-rendition, there were charges against Nnamdi Kanu,
yes,
including the fact that he's a flight risk because he jumped bail, having been given or granted bail. Are you saying that he doesn't have any more questions to answer?
No, see, listen, this notion of Nnamdi Kanu jumping bail is straining the boundaries of defamation of character. He didn't jump bail. Okay. I personally secured a judgment on January 19th this year from High Court of Omahia that obliterated that notion completely, because the event that compelled his departure from Nigeria was too compelling. It was not volitional. So he had to depart Nigeria in search of a safe haven and to save his life. And the ruling of the High Court of Abia State made it very clear, crystal clear, that his fundamental rights were violated by the attack that was levied at his home in September 2017. So with that sort of judgment, the idea or notion that he jumped bail should be discussed at all. Now, talking about pre-rendition offenses, before you can try anybody for any offense, whether pre-rendition or post-rendition, you have to create the legal environment for transferring a fugitive from one country to the other. And the proper legal environment is called extradition. The absence of extradition has created a permanent barrier to the prosecution of Nnamdi Kanu, and there is no way around it. The federal government committed egregious violation of international laws and treaties and laws of Kenya and laws of the Federal Republic of Nigeria in engaging in that conduct that he did on June 19th last year. So there's no more question of pre-rendition. And the pre-rendition offenses you are talking about have been voluntarily withdrawn by the federal government. They were actually for treason, conspiracy to commit treason, defamation of the character of the president, and 4, illegal importation of radio equipment. 3 of those were voluntarily dropped by the federal government. They left in place only the illegal importation and padded it off with 15 counts of terrorism offenses. And the court dismissed some of them and left the other one. Now, the appeal court has dismissed or struck out the rest of them. So if you don't have any charges pending against somebody and holding him in jail, you're either persecuting him or you engage in an impermissible conduct that the Supreme Court calls holding charge, and is unconstitutional.
So help us understand this, because you said, it's not compulsory that the court uses the word acquittal. But is it not true that if a trial has not taken place, then you cannot talk about an acquittal? In this case, would you say a trial has taken place?
Acquitted?
If a trial hasn't taken place,
Garama food for Nigeria.
It can be an acquittal, so he hasn't been acquitted.
No,
isn't that
acquittal or acquitted?
No trial has to take place for you to be discharged of criminal charges.
To be acquitted.
To be discharged.
No, he has been discharged. The argument is over him being acquitted or not.
I already told you at the beginning.
And that's what I'm saying, to clarify that as a lawyer, would you say a trial has taken place? If no, do you not say that an acquittal is possible only when a trial takes place?
No, it's not correct. You are importing into what the Attorney General said what he didn't say. He didn't say that a trial has taken place. Of course, it's a standing fact known to everybody that no trial took place. It's also a fact in law that you can be discharged and acquitted without trial taking place. Attorney General knows that. He's just playing games with the public, mind of the public, and it's unfortunate. I don't think this ought to happen. But if you leave the legalities aside, this is the sort of thing that stokes political tensions in society. And it can trigger a nasty diplomatic brawl with Britain. You forget Nnamdi Kanu has a second nationality of United Kingdom. And this kind of gives you a deja vu back to 1984 when Nigeria attempted to rendition Omar Diko, and it led to countervailing consequences. 4 persons were convicted and jailed in UK. The Nigerian aircraft that was going to be used in the interdiction and rendition was itself interdicted in Britain and seized. And Britain broke up diplomatic relations with Nigeria for 2 years, and so on and so forth. And here we are again, several decades later, in a democracy, engaging in conduct that exposes Nigeria to diplomatic sanctions.
Right.
It shouldn't stand.
Okay, so now, what exactly does this discharge of Nnamdi Kanu by the appeal court, what does it really mean?
What it means
for the whole agitation for the Southeast?
Okay.
Does it mean that Nnamdi Kanu, in the event that he's actually granted bail or allowed, to go,
this is more than
will
bail.
it put an end to agitations for Biafra?
This is more than bail. Bail can come with conditions. If you're granted bail, you're still a ward of court. You may be required to report to police station, report to court, confined in a certain geographical area, but this is a discharge. A discharge means you're as free as any one of us sitting here. No hindrance of any sort should be placed on you, including your ability to travel within the territory of Nigeria and outside of it. So there is no condition at all. And what it portends for the for the agitation for Biafra is what you're asking about.
Right.
Well, let's come to that. Since when did self-determination become a criminal offense? I don't think the Court of Appeal would have taken the action it took if it considered it for one moment that President Nnamdi Kanu committed any offense whatsoever, and not of the heinous types that the federal government is accusing him of. Why are we prioritizing punishment, suppression of an enterprise, an activity called self-determination that is protected under the laws of Federal Republic of Nigeria? You can check it out. You don't have to take my word for it. Article 20, African Charter on Human and People's Rights, passed by the National Assembly in 1983, protected self-determination for all people. As a government, you can say no, but by all means, you shouldn't punish it. You shouldn't penalize it. Even if it is inconvenient to the government, you should consider it a political opinion, and you should not try to suppress it by means of punishment of some sort.
Right. There are calls for a political solution.
Yeah.
Some Southeast leaders are also saying that, look, if with this ruling or judgment from the appeal court, it will bring back some level of peace to the Southeast. And my question is, what will that political solution look like?
First of all, let me commend everybody that has made a statement tending towards that direction of restoring peace and security in Southeast. That is a very responsible statement to make, and I would call it on the federal government to look seriously into statements like that. So now, talking about political solution, agitation for a separate state is a political question. It's not a legal question. It's not. You can never win sovereignty for a new nation in a court of law, but you can win it across the table of political negotiation. So when someone rises and says, I want out, I want a separate state, he's actually calling you to the table. Because if he can obtain a separate state by the snap of the finger, he doesn't need to talk about it. He'll snap his fingers and the separate state will be thus created. But when somebody says, I want a separate state and I want to get it through the means of referendum, he's actually calling you to the table. So what is preventing the federal government from coming to the table to discuss this political question of separatism or a separate state for Biafra?
And that brings us to my question, because you did earlier say that, if the government continues to hold your client, then it smacks of persecution.
Yes.
What do you think, if you could hazard a guess, what do you think the government is worried about? or is concerned about? Should your client be released? And I also want to ask you, what is the mood of your client, especially after this decision reached by the appeal court yesterday? Okay. Did you speak to him?
Yes, I did. I know, not after, not post-judgment, before. I was the only counsel that met with him yesterday. Others, deployed themselves to court. So I was with him till almost 5 p.m. at DSS, waiting to see whether we can get news of the judgment. So I could be the first to give him post-judgment legal advice. But it didn't happen. So he dismissed me. I went home. I'm sure wherever he is, and he's expecting that the government will do the right thing by opening the gates of DSS and permitting him to go home. So, but that is a supposition. Okay, the others are what I missed.
What do you think is the concern of the government?
Okay, well, I touched on this issue briefly. It's very concerning and a bit puzzling that the government of the day should prioritize those agitating for self-determination as the number one enemy of state. They shouldn't be at all, not even number one. The number one should be terrorism. The government should be asked that question. Why are you prioritizing agitation for a separate state over terrorism? I mean, you're here permitting. Okay, we heard that today the National Security Council met over this matter. Is the National Security Council the Supreme Court? Why should the National Security Council consider itself to sit in judgment over the judgment of a properly constituted constitutional court in the land? Right. So these are the things that are more worrisome. To me, why this priority? Why this undue attention? And that is being removed away from the number one things that are dogging the society. Number one is terrorism. And the other day, you had a jailbreak at Kuje, and National Security Council didn't meet over it. Tens of Boko Haram people were released into society.
Okay, they did meet over it. I must point that out. Or they did meet and many security issues afterwards.
Well, I stand corrected, but you see, the reason that I probably might have missed it because this government has shown a proclivity not to take terrorism, fighting terrorism seriously. Right. They have shown an inclination to be targeting people that are agitating for a separate state, and it's very puzzling as well. I'm as puzzled as you are.
You have made a great point on that already. Now, is the difference? Let's go back to the issue of the difference between an acquittal and a discharge.
Okay.
In the case of an acquittal, right, you cannot be recharged, but when discharged, you can be rearraigned. So it's not a closed book yet. That's what it means. So this Nnamdi Kanu case.
Okay, let me give you an example. If I walk out of here right now, this is a jail, the detention center, I walk out on a discharge. It doesn't give me immunity from further prosecution, but I have to be allowed to walk out first. The court ordered that Nnamdi Kanu has been discharged. You obey the order first before you can bring up any new charges. But when you do that, in the unique circumstances of Nnamdi Kanu, there's a problem. Nnamdi Kanu is in Nigeria through a process that breached the law. So what is the fix? I can't tell you everything. I'm not here to give legal advice to the federal government. But there's a fix. One of them is to obey the order first before you talk of bringing up new charges. You have to obey the order by releasing him. If you hold him absent of charges, you have violated the constitution and you have turned the prosecution to persecution.
All right, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you so much. Aloe Jimako on Nnamdi Kanu's appeal court, of course, one of Nnamdi Kanu's counsels. Thank you so much for joining us on Newsnight.
Thank you.
Hey, now wow, my people. Hey, you discharge somebody. Why you can't still dey acquitted? Because you can't discharge without acquitted. English. Wahala be like, English. How can you discharge with you discharge somebody and is still acquitted? No be small thing, no. How can you discharge and you said he's not acquitted? Acquitted. Acquit. The other one, the woman said acquit. Woo, woo. The other one said acquit. Hey, hey. Now, wow. Mona leave man may go. Una say no. Now so now they draw the man leg. Always.
Only discharged but not acquitted. On Thursday, an appeals court dropped terrorism and treason charges against Kanu, whose IPOP group is agitating for a breakaway state in the southeast. While the National Security Council says,
now wow, my people. Now one. So make I play the other one before I go. After this one,
Toby Shoni, who's Arise Judiciary Editor. Both of you, thank you very much. Indeed. And I want to kick off with this.
After this one, I have to go. Mona hear small. What did they happen for this
appeal
issue?
Court dropping all charges against the separatist leader Nnamdi Kanu after ruling that he had been illegally arrested abroad. The court also ruled that his extradition had been illegal. What's your assessment of that?
Yeah, thank you, Charles. I think it's a good day for Nigeria. It's a good day for rule of law. If you read the judgment, the appeal court is very clear.
Yes, sir.
That if you want to prosecute someone, you must follow the law.
Yes.
Because the essence of
God bless
prosecution
you.
is to establish the law, follow the law. But bringing somebody illegally, the federal government disobey Nigerian local laws,
international
law. We have treaty with Kenya, we have with Great Britain. If they want to try Nnamdi Kanu, there are legal process they should have followed to bring him in. You don't just go and kidnap him. So,
okay.
And the law will say that
Thank
you cannot do something or nothing. Since the process through which he was brought into Nigeria was flawed, there is no way the trial could have continued in the first instance. So, I think the court deserves to be commended. We've always called for rule of law, and today the appeal court has upheld rule of law, and they send clear signal to the government that they will not allow such illegality.
I'm going to come back to that matter in a minute, but let me bring you in, Professor Adeni.
Okay, let's take it from the angle of Malami now. Yes. The things he has actually said and stated legally, do you think it still stands? And do you think that the court has actually, they said has the court really released Nnamdi Kanu?
Well, the court will always only make an order.
Okay.
It always depends on the executive to obey the order. A law-abiding executive will immediately obey the order. Even if you want to appeal against it, you will immediately obey the order of the courts. So if we still give them the presumption, because one of the things I think the legal practitioners, disciplinary committee ought to do in this country is to learn to hold attorneys general to the law. They unfortunately, many of them constitute one of the biggest lawless set of lawyers in this country. They think that being attorney general makes you to be above the law. I thought that would have made you to be an example, a paragon of obedience to the law. Many of our attorneys general at the state level and the federal level are lawless. And they think it's a pride. They carry with some chink on their shoulders, and even to court, some of them treat judges with disdain and all that. So it's unfortunate. So, but I believe let Malami understand this time. He's getting to the twilight of his position as Attorney General. Let him use the opportunity to try to put a shine to his otherwise very poor image as Attorney General by obeying, asking them to, advising them to immediately release him and all that. And again, of course, Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer will know that he has given hints. They may be at the gate of the prison to wait and arrest him again. That's unfortunately what our attorney generals advise their governments to do.
So you foresee this happening?
Yeah, I foresee it happening. He has already given him. The other cases are there, pre-rendition matters. So I foresee that they just bring him out of maybe Kuje prison, if that's where he is. As he's getting to the gates, they say, well, obey the order of court. Then the pressman get away. Then the next time they arrest him, now they are really arrested. They ask you, well, he said for the pre-rendition issue, the water that for which he fled outside the country. Though, of course, Nnamdi Kanu still had a charge before Justice Nyako, which he must face and defend to the end. Maybe that, but I think that should go under the Justice Nyako had granted bail. That issue of bail where Senator Abari and the rest stood in for him. That has been sorted out. If the court did not revoke the bail, then he should go and continue. If the court revoke the bail, then Namdekanu should get this and then be told that he's going to serve the order of detention by the court for jumping bail or being forced to jump bail. That's a matter that we tried again and find whether he was forced, as we all know. Army came and raided his house and he managed to escape. If that be the case, then court should reinstate his bail and all that. But whatever happens, my fear is that, as usual, as he's coming out of this one, they wait at the gate and arrest him again.
Okay, what would this really tell of our system, our judicial system, if that really happens?
No, in terms of a system where the respect for rule of law is based on discretion of the executive. It is a system where lawlessness is still a very strong factor. In terms of a system where the court is ridiculed on the daily basis by those who should honor its decisions. And that's been happening very, very often. Sometimes even private lawyers, senior lawyers at that, we treat the court with disdain. And that's not good for the image of the country. And that's what those who are saying, we want international investors, we want international respect. The people are not going to look at you by what the executive say. They look at you by what the courts say, what the courts decide, and your reaction to court decision. That's how the world knows whether you're a serious country or not. If you're a country where the court, no matter how lowly the court is, takes a decision and you obey it implicitly and explicitly, they know it's a serious country they can rely upon. So we know, because everybody knows that offenses and disputes will arise in any country. And then people expect that when they arise, you take them to courts, duly constituted courts. And when people, you go through the due process of trial, and when decision is taken, you obey it. Once anybody knows that's the quality of a nation, they take that nation serious. If you don't, you destroy your nation while claiming to want to bring respect for it, which is what many of our attorney general have done for their states and for the nation. Yes, by being not abiding by decisions of courts.
So you talked about attorney generals have become so really flamboyant with the authority and the position in which they occupy in the state. What gives rise to this, and what makes them so? What gives them the effrontery to carry out and do the things they do with their position?
Well, I as a law lecturer, I tell my students that there's a big war that has always been on in every nation. The battle or the war between rights and power. And that, you see, in the advanced countries, rights overrides power. That's why a president can resign for the death of one citizen in advanced countries. A president can come to the open or public television and apologize for one little child. I mean, we saw Biden apologizing kneeling down, apologizing to the son of George Floyd. But in the third world country, Nigeria is happened to be a typical case.
Okay, my people, this video has come to an end. When I don't hear them, we don't hear everything. Tomorrow we're going to continue. Thank you all for watching.